Alrighty, go ahead and kick us off with the recap for your extra inspiration.
Okay, everybody. On the last time of Rebirth of the End, first thing we did was we left the little village, and Ignis was set upon by an eccentric gnome named Frumple, Master of Darkness, Kilson. He was trying to capture Ignis, but we told him, nah, bro, that's not him, that's somebody else, and then he left. Seemed to be very gullible and very incompetent. Next was Jack, myself, read the funny letter from Elderberry, and it basically talked about Elderberry lost a relic, but he had a lead, and it was like about a day's walk from the area we were going to anyway. When we got there turned out to be a druid living there. He asked us to sign like a logbook to, I guess, just see if, state that we've been here, that we visited. And that some of the cultists were attacking in disguise and some kind of fire cultists or something. He was very suspicious of Ignis, and he wanted him to take a dip in the water because he smelled of fire, which he did. And then the whole point of the Druid Enclave there is that they were protecting a tablet inside that they could not decipher. So then a second Druid comes up and he gives us all these gold rings as gifts, and says that, yeah, we could take a look at the tablets. So we went inside. The second Druid introduced himself as Haros, and he pulled out the tablets, and suddenly the tablets were forming words for us. The first tablet summed up was like, begins as a virus, the first sign. The second sign is a mist in the air, causing the bodies to change and grow, causing them to turn into blank, which was scratched out. Second tablet said, the third sign is when its physical body manifests, it feeds off the living and the dead, but with no real body of its own. It can very easily take over the bodies of the unwilling with strange insect-like creatures. If insects get into somebody's body, the host will become a hive, and there will be forth more of them. I must have typoed that. And then that tablet ended. Third tablet said, we found something to turn the tide, but don't be tempted to use it for evil. The relic can cure the infected and prevent them from being hosts, and it's split into 3 parts. First one is northwest, close to the city of Calentristos. Second part is deep underground, somewhere in the Underdark. Third part is far to the southeast in the ruins of what was once Arkanoth. And when you find one part, you'll sort of feel a pull to the other pieces, so it'll get easier. The relics seem to be maybe like a disc of some sort. So Haros leads us back to the cave where these tablets were from, and there's sort of like a picture frame there. And then Garros approached the picture frame, and he saw like a half-orc who said something like, I'm taking your power for my own, and like destroys an altar, and then a bunch of worms pour out of it and get into his skin. And then it shows the half-orc again, but he's like half-rotted, and then his like hand reaches out and grabs a staff, and then he points it towards Garros. He says, witness. And then another figure appears and shines like a light on the half-orc, and he says, no, I won't be imprisoned. And then there's like a shattering noise as the light breaks, and then there's just like a skeletal figure that's like looking towards Garros, and then a big skeleton hand comes out to try and grab him, but then Fia blasted it, and it seemed to went away. But the last thing Garros heard was, you will be my next host, and nobody else heard that. And then all of a sudden we're under attack. We go back upstairs. There's these 2 faceless creatures with like horns growing out of their face, and some kind of like infected inquisitor who's commanding them. And the first druid is unconscious. We kick all their asses. And then it turns out the inquisitor was all worms. Oops, all worms. We go back into the cave, and then there's a path that goes deeper. So we're going on there as a crossroads of 3 paths. One of the doors wood, one's mirror-like material, and one's steel. The mirror-like material was just like a weapon storage, but Garros just closed it and said, it's not the right way. The steel one had a bunch of cocoons that were like pulsating. So we closed that door real quick. And then we went down the wood door, and then what's at the end? It's Leyland Vess from the first session. And then she's like, oh, hey guys, long time no see. Look, I really need to get in there. And then, Garros talked to whoever's behind the door, and they told Garros how to get in, but we were like, no, Leyland, you're not coming in either. So we killed her. She turned out to be like, she had some sort of like a messed up biology. I don't know. I don't think she was worms technically, but she had some sort of like feeding thing coming out of her neck. It just wasn't right. Put her down, and we went into it, and then turns out there was another blue-haired elf inside, not the same one as the first session. and there's like a hologram of the whole world that sort of like showed where the rage virus was hitting. And this person introduced themselves as Valtris Bellavaz, and that's where we are. Whew.
Great recap. Great recap. You will get
Thanks,
an extra point of inspiration. Don't forget to
Let's
fill out your
go.
sheet.
You mean hero point?
Same thing.
Potato.
Literally the same thing. Better technically because you can use it after you roll. And be like, I don't like this roll. But anyway. Yes, as we pick up, after making it through the door, Garros, do you have your weapon drawn again?
What? Yeah, he has his weapon drawn right now.
I thought you were amongst friends.
No, I don't know this lady. What? Being honest.
Nothing. It's just funny. As a reminder, Ignis is with you guys, even if I don't move his token. Just to say.
Isn't
So,
he here? Did
Yeah,
somebody
just
just
came
join the call?
Chicken's defeated.
I don't get notifications because I'm streaming,
Great enemy felled.
so I don't get a little beep. He's muted, so he might be fighting chickens
Oh, damn.
or driving home.
Or the chickens have controlled him?
The chickens have climbed into him like a meat suit.
Ooh.
But as we pick up, as you walk through, yes, our strange new host, one Valtris Bellavaz, is standing before this large holographic map showcasing the world of Arvlon, showing little pockets where the rage virus has struck off and is hitting the hardest, essentially. The places most infected, which is circulating around the northwestern corner of the world. This is where you all are, and it is where, it is most heavily afflicted, though there are spatterings of infections throughout the land, notably in the northeast towards the Mountains of Madness. There are more and more projections starting there. The map does seem to be much like what you all would know the chessboards that in like fantasy shows that they have the pieces of armies on, like they move things to signify what their troops are doing, blah blah, blah, that sort of thing. It is
Yeah.
much like that, this board, in that there are little pieces denoting royalty-esque figures, kings and queens, prime ministers, all that, and where they are and or how they are dealing with this, most obviously not dealing. But as the five of you walk inside, once you are past the door, which you all had to walk through, which was very funny. Once you all walk through, you could feel the air within this place feels... There's no breeze, but it doesn't feel stagnant and wafting like it should for an enclosed space like this. You can see there's no sign of plant life or anything like that, but something or another seems to be like a ventilation system in this very strange chamber. The elf looks towards the five of you, her eyes wide, very perhaps excited from the looks of it that a group this large has made it through, as she clears her throat and goes, "Well, I'm glad you managed to make it through. You've heard my name, but I suppose introductions are first in order, and then, I guess also, how the hell did you all get here? And I don't mean physically, I know you walked through the door. But how did you get over to this, well, to the door in the first place?"
There was a druid enclave? Like
We
above
walk.
ground? Yeah, that too. I'm Fida. Fida, no one.
Yeah, I'm Jack, but we were in some cave that had some suspicious tablets, and we just went further in the cave. What are you doing in here?
She motions towards the map that she stands before. She goes, "Well, for the most part, I'm keeping track of, well, invasions and things of the like, trying to map out any potential attacks before they happen. Obviously, sometimes easier said than done, but some things strike out of relative nowhere, like this rage virus, for one.
So what are you protecting against?
Oh, one second. I'm protecting, well, sanctity of knowledge and all that. She sort of looks away. You can tell she's probably not going to be outed with the truth of what she's keeping safe here.
Yeah.
And she continues to look at the map.
Well, but what are you fighting against?
Ancient terrors that should not be here in this world, in this timeline, any of it. And she taps a button on the map on this little hologram-like field as a figure that is much taller than all the other icons on the map, where all of them are about maybe 4 to 5 inches. This one's about 1.5 feet tall, of a very large creature. It seems to be wearing robes. It is in a humanoid shape, but from whatever skin, is exposed, there is just masses of wriggling, crawling worms, all this strange green in color rather than flesh.
Does it kind of look like the uh,
Like a
tentacle guy?
like a gigantic version of him,
Hmm.
perhaps. It's what it would certainly remind you of. And she looks over at you all and goes, "The world is changing and not in a good way, and I thought the rains were dangerous enough. Do you recognize this?" She looks towards you. She looks towards Jack
Hmm.
and points towards the strange worm-like creature.
Yeah, I might have seen something like that. Why are you asking?
Well, respectfully speaking, mortals aren't supposed to be able to find anything that you mentioned. The tablets that you spoke of, they were entrusted to a druidic grove aeons ago, that they would never let it fall into the hands of anything. I'm just very, very confused, I'll be honest with you.
Well, maybe we were the right people who were supposed to see it. I don't know. I don't know how magic works.
Now, hold on. You're quite suspicious yourself. You said you're watching this thing to help defend against attacks, but you've got a map of the whole world there. How the hell are you supposed to get anywhere before you can prevent an attack?
I'm not physically going to prevent the attacks. I Again, I'm not that crazy. No, but the map, part of the fun of it is it kind of works like a transportation system, that if you were to channel the magics, you could transport small-ish, not very large groups, maybe a group of 6, 7 people, maybe a little bit more, to a location. Though it causes the map to have to recharge and takes a handful of days before it'll work again, and there's no easy trip back, but she goes, why am I telling you this?
We're trustworthy people.
I'm not saying you're not. I mean, sure, but she just shakes her head a little bit. Oh my, I'm losing my touch a little bit, I believe. Yes. I'm not physically stopping them, but I'm doing my part just as everyone does. In fact, I'm actually waiting for the squad that was last sent out about a month now, as she circles a part of the map towards the southeast of the world, where there's this large cloud of darkness that just seems to be covering everything. She goes, haven't heard from them though, so probably didn't go well.
I am sorry for you and them.
I'm more sorry for them than myself. You learn not to make friends in this field.
Hmm.
You never know when somebody's just going to wake up dead.
So,
She looks at you, Garros.
what do you know about half-orc who wanted to be that thing?
A half orc who wanted to be, as she points towards the large worm creature.
Yes. Do you not know about magic tablets? Jack told you about magic tablets, yes.
She nods, goes, I can check the history books. I don't know anything about a half orc, though, as she walks over to this very large library with hundreds of stacks of books and begins peering through them.
Garros is gonna walk up to her like giant machine while she's
Mhm.
over the
Oh
library.
no. Sure. Sure. If you would like,
I'm-
sir. What would you like to do with the giant machine, sir?
No, he's just looking at it. He's gonna put his weapon away, first of all.
Okay. You don't want to be clumsy when you mess with the machine.
I'm not messing with it.
Yeah.
But Garros looks to Amari and like raises his eyebrow and like puts his finger up.
Your finger up like a no.
Amari will join him, probably a little more close and interested, looking like she wants to touch it, but
As the two of you close in on the machine, moving closer to it, you could see different parts of it begin to light up as a small box appears before both of you. And you hear the machine in a low voice. It doesn't sound human. It sounds very not mechanical, but like a certain like magical enchantment. Please place your hand onto the scanning device. And it repeats that same message every 15 seconds or so. And there's a little scanning box before both Gyros and Amari.
I'm so gonna put my hand on that. Yeah.
As you do, the small blue mechanical box begins to flash a variety of different colors, finally setting on a deep red. And you hear, Amari, infected. And then the box slides down. And then around the ring of this map, this golden little ring right here, it slides up as a shimmering barrier of force wraps around the map. And the map begins to sink into the floor.
Is Mari's hand still on the
No,
scanner?
no,
Like
it's when she,
okay.
no. So the scanner would be outside, it'd be like right here in front of them. Like it extends out. And you see this map sinking. That's not cutting off her hand. That would be funny.
Garros is gonna move over here.
I thought it was
Okay.
like grabbing her hand.
Lady.
She turns back to you. She's pouring through a book very quickly. What? I'm trying to look into your half orc.
Your map is sinking.
My what? As she turns, what the hell did you do?
I didn't do anything.
I placed my hand where it told me to place it.
She stops as she walks over to it, her eyes wide. She starts reaching out to touch things, and this barrier of force is just preventing her from laying her hands onto it. As it sinks, and the top closes over.
Do you have book that will tell you what to do?
God.
There's nothing to do. Its magic was spent for the day.
Oh.
To
Wow.
protect itself. What did it say when you placed your hand onto it?
I did not catch that part.
She,
It was like loud.
oh,
Actually, it was very quiet, and we didn't hear what it said. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, loud was screaming in my head. The voices, you know.
And she shakes her head a little bit. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, I was going through books and I did find a mention of a half orc that, from the recollections, say he struck the ground like a shooting star from another dimension back during the Age of the Dragons, and that he was arrested for heretical speeches and talk, and that she stops, continues flipping through the book. Looks like he's still alive in a prison. And she shakes her head. This book is clearly out of date. There's no way. Even if he was, how could he be? The dragons have been gone for almost 200 years. And she just looks at you, Garros. Do you know the name of this half-orc?
No,
How do
but
you? Did the tablets tell you about it? I'm so
yeah,
confused.
did you do not listen to story?
Not particularly.
Jackson
Wait.
at all.
Wait, no, the tablets didn't tell you that. It was the painting,
Picture
right?
frame. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, well, think about it. Is like a picture frame, not just a tablet that's
So
empty in
true,
the middle.
Garrus.
I don't know, I'll be honest. Hey, Dylan,
Yes.
is there actually a skeleton over here?
No. There are
Okay.
large glass orbs filled with a strange blue liquid, but there's no
Is it
skeleton.
water?
It is not water.
Duh. I'm gonna touch, like, kind of. I imagine she, like, experimentally, like, just touches one to see what happens.
As you do, you feel a gelatin-like exterior, and you could feel without any pressure, like you just put your hand up against it. It feels like you could sink your hand into it.
I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna, like, poke it with, like, the end of, like, a brush,
The
like
end
like
of the
like a
brush.
like a pokey, like the pokey point of a brush.
Yeah, the end of the brush sinks into the membrane. It makes a weird sound, like a shloop, but doesn't pop or anything. Do you
I
try to
don't.
pull the brush out? Yes.
No,
Yeah, I do.
As you pull the brush out, you would notice none of the liquid seems to exit onto the brush. It is as dry as when you placed it through.
I'm very tempted to put my hand in this, but this is how you lose a hand.
Actually, this is how you gain more hands.
That
True.
is unfortunately true.
500 more hands.
Yeah. Yeah, just walk back.
Alrighty. So you don't want to put your hand in
No.
it? And yes, Garros, you were saying?
Yeah, is there a skeleton up here?
Over where? Ping?
I can't. I don't know how to ping. What button is it?
Hold on. Just hold on.
If it's the one skeleton that I just asked about,
No. Hold left click.
I don't
There you go.
actually see where you're.
Oh my god, there is.
in the cold black void of space.
I wonder how he died. It looks like he got hit by an arrow of some sorts.
Did
Oh
you
my
draw that?
God.
You did. Fucking jerk off. The stand arrow killed him.
He wasn't powerful
He
enough.
wasn't worthy.
The stando user.
Wasn't worthy. Fucking jerk off. But she looks at you, Garros. So,
Mm.
do you have a name for this half orc? And are you sure he was a half orc?
He was Green Man. I don't
That's-
have his name. He pointed at me and he said, and then he gets like really big. He goes, "Witness," you know, stuff like that. He wasn't really talkative, friendly
That
guy.
sounds very odd.
Yeah, no, I've seen many odd things. I've seen half a giant, you know, throw halfling halfway across field. You know,
You've seen a half giant.
yeah, I was chained to him
You would,
when I was slave. Yes,
that makes a lot more sense.
yeah,
And she
but this is not
nods.
about me today.
No, it isn't. She flips through the book again till you can see a very hastily drawn portrait that Garros you would recognize as that same figure who told you to witness.
Yes, that is man.
I see. As she flips through again, goes, well, the book ends there with that description. It says he was left in a prison? Would make a lot of sense. I wish my map was working. I would be able to show you where it was.
Oh,
So this
we
is
have map.
You have a map too?
Yes. Where's the map?
Who has the
I don't
map?
know. I don't know who's carrying it, but I mean, I guess
I
the map of from the letter, I would have it.
Yeah, I think Jack would have all maps.
Well,
Garros would
I'm
trust
a
any
map
maps he gets to Jack.
Wise.
I don't know. Maybe I'd make a few fake maps just to hand out.
Yeah. Jack threw a bomb at a guy, so Garros is internally impressed.
It's true. I did do that. I did many other devious things. I pull out the map. Talk about this map.
Yes.
I hand it to her, not Garros.
She takes a look at it. And just goes, don't think this is really going to help much, but sure.
Give it back.
Sure. And she hands it back to you.
I put it back in my pocket.
But anyway,
No, wait.
This-
Did they say what prison he was in?
they do. Have you been to prison as well?
Life is prison.
I'm not sure I get to disagree with that. Sure. No, it says he was being kept in, and she's scanning through the book for the exact location. It goes, being kept in a labyrinth beneath the earth. That it was the only place it could be kept, that he wasn't able to commune with whatever its dark god was. Something looks like there's a name here, but whoever wrote this looks like they tried to scrape the name out so wouldn't be able to read it.
I mean, names do have power.
I guess, he says, shrugging a little bit. But a half orc aside, this creature, these worms, they're a problem more than anything else. And she starts walking over to another strange device over here. Whoosh. As you can see, she places a hand onto it as it begins to light up with a bunch of different colors. And she goes, "This one's a little trickier, but it does tend to help in situations like this. Channeling one's own magic to find objects and things. If you would," as she looks towards you, Garros, "please place your hand onto this and envision that orc you just saw. I
So
promise
now
you
we're
will."
able to put our hand on things.
Yes. Generally, when you're asked to do things, it tends to be fine. Yes.
It did ask, but I understand that you were not.
Yes, Amari is technically correct.
Thank you.
I'm not blaming you. It's all right. I'm just saying.
It
Some-
kind of sounds like you are.
Maybe I'm blaming you. Then she looks at you, Garros. Maybe it's your fault.
It would never be his fault.
No, he doesn't look like a problem maker.
Ignore the clumsy condition on my character.
But if you would, please place your hand onto this.
I'll put my place. Garros puts his big oven mitt on the machine.
Do you wear oven mitts? I'm sorry.
No, his hands are the size of oven mitts.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Are they like connected as well?
Well, yeah, he's part frog.
Don't say that.
How does like, wielding your axe work for you?
Garros, as you place your hand onto it, do you envision the half-orc?
I try my best.
Let me get a will save, please.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Did you know I'm an expert in these?
That's fortitude.
Is that fortitude?
Yeah.
That is fortitude.
I'm also an expert at will saves.
You jinxed it. Garros, as you place your hand onto it, as you are focusing, bringing about this image, you hear in the back of your mind, "You shouldn't have told them about me. Once a slave, always a slave." As you hear the sound of a whip cracking, and Fia, as you were next to him, you see a giant cut open across Garros's back, like somebody just struck him with a whip. Garros,
Whoa.
you take 7 points of slashing damage, sir.
Oh my god. This
And-
is my face one. Top right.
If you want to keep holding on to the strange orb, you can make a fortitude save. Unless
How'd you
wanna
do
watch
that so fast? Hold up, 1 second.
out. What?
There's my
Nothing
face one
going
in the top right.
All right, I'll keep holding on.
Wow.
Oh, that was so fast.
I didn't see anything. It's not there. We don't see it.
Nothing's there.
But yes, do you want to try to keep hold, Garros?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Fortitude save then, please, sir. You keep holding on. As through the orb, it begins to shoot out a projection of, it looks like an overgrown temple deep within a foresty road. There's what looks like a gemstone encrusted into the floor and glowing rings like some sort of transporter device, it looks like. And Valtris goes, "Aha! We found him! You could take your hand off if you'd like." As Garrus, you hear, "Don't even try it. I will tear you limb from limb. I will feast upon your..." And this line of insults continues. Do you want to take your hand off? Or do you want to leave it on?
I'm gonna leave it on. I want to see if we can discern any more
It
information.
will be another will save, though, sir.
All right.
That's why I ask if you want to.
Jesus.
Can you what?
Can I hero point that?
That's fine. That's just really funny.
No way.
Nani?
He's experts, remember?
He's
I'm an expert in
he
this.
is an expert in this. I'm sorry, Garrus. You feel
Okay.
the whip crack again. This time, potentially slightly more dangerous. For 8 points of slashing damage this time.
Okay, hold up. She just pats him on the back and
Wait. As you touch his
Oh.
back, I need a will save from you.
okay.
You are extending the line. You
I
are not an
will.
expert in this.
Wait, I think you might.
No. I won't. I'm fine.
You feel the same strike across your back, like a whip cutting into your back for 12 points of slashing damage.
She continues on, and because she wants to heal, I nearly said another name. Jesus, girls, I hate your name.
Sorry.
I
It's
know. I know.
I keep trying to say another name, and I can't even like accidentally say it. What's the fucking healing? 28. Heal 6, and then I kind of
Hell
put my hand off.
And you will take 12. As, again, the same sort of cut that runs across Garrus's back now runs across yours. Like the deep laceration of a whip striking down.
I'm also just gonna
Excuse me.
do that on myself, I guess, as well.
That's fine.
Again, cool.
Wow. A lot of the same rolls today. But Garrus, you feel this whip crack again. And again, I'm sorry, I will need another fortitude save as well.
Bro, what am I rolling dice or am I just
You get beaten. It's getting a little difficult to hold onto your hand. You're feeling a lot of blood loss from the whip. You feel a healing presence run through you, which makes it a little easier as you manage to hold on to it for now, as the projection continues to continue moving. This transporter thing on the ground, once it looks like the gem needs something to activate it. Looks like there's 2 other slots, but when they are filled, you see it starts moving downward. An underground cavern, and the image continues before a large locked door made of, looks like, vines and flames wrapped together in one, conjoining into a door. And she looks at you and goes, "If you can hold it, I think we might actually get a glimpse of whatever he is."
alright.
I don't
One more
think
round to
it's...
tanking it?
If you think you could do it.
Of course I can.
You can do it.
Go ahead,
gonna
go
It
ahead.
might be a 1d100 of damage this time.
Bro, so what, I die?
I mean, you'd find the orc.
You would find the orc.
I'm holding on.
Keep on keeping on. As you do, you hear, "No! He entrusted me with the relic. I will never let you get your slave mitts on it." And Garrus, I will need a will save one final time. Remember, you are an expert in this.
Bro, I'm fucking...
What is going on?
It's like a fucking curse. It's a curse.
Oh my god. Yesterday was Sunday the 13th.
Yesterday
Oh my god, it was.
It all connects. You know,
Don't
bro.
worry. Don't worry. You'll be able to tank the 1d100 damage.
Yes, I have a 30% chance of surviving it.
Yeah, hopefully he rolls a 1.
I believe.
Hopefully I roll a 1 and no
She believed, he lied.
Sabiv.
Believe? What is it?
Sabiv.
Classic.
Garrus, you take... Not actually. That would be really funny.
That'd be so funny.
Just eviscerates the glare.
It does increase to a d12 though. You take 5 points of damage this time, Garrus, as the second whip laceration. This time, Garrus, are you right or left-handed?
Garrus doesn't know.
You know! Are you right or left-handed?
Garrus is right-handed.
Your right leg, the whip strikes, You feel yourself fall to one knee. I will need a fortitude save.
You're good at these, man.
Thank you for the confidence, Chef.
You are an expert in these. You are an expert.
I'm an expert in these, by the way. Jesus Christ, those 5 sevens in a row.
That was
You
insane.
should play slots, bro.
As the pain is continuing, the image goes through this door of vines and flame. So you can see a figure, looks like a half orc, much like Garros has mentioned. He is wearing very heavy looking plate mail armor. He is bound, arms and legs standing upright. He is stuck in the middle of it. Looks like the chains reach to the ceiling and the floor. So he's elevated a good like 5 feet off the floor. There is an amulet that hangs from his neck. It looks like a crescent moon. And this half orc, his eyes glow with an eldritch green color. As his mouth is open, he is screaming about it. Obviously, you don't hear any sound, but you could see he's mouthing things as hundreds of these worms seem to exit his mouth every time it opens. Like he just exhales and they just spew out all over the place. And as you could see, the worms, as they hit the walls, the floors, they seem to just disintegrate from up here that they're unable to live upon. And whatever this prison cell that holds this man, the image zooms in further onto the crescent moon amulet hanging from his neck. As you hear Voltris go, holy shit, he does have it.
Have what?
Like my dog's knocking shit over. Go. You're annoying me. Go. Alright, he's been banished.
Owned.
Fucking annoying, because I won't give him a burrito. But
he has what?
he has the relic, or at least a part of it. And she reaches out into the illusion as she taps onto the chain around his neck. It zooms it in even farther, as you could see writing in Elvish. To light the wrongs of the virus of, and it stops. It looks like it's just been cut off a bit.
This was on his chains, or?
On his neck, like a chain around his neck, like he's wearing it.
Okay.
She looks at you, Garros, seeing how cut up you are, beaten, kneeling on one leg. Do you think you could take a potential strike more?
What do we need to know?
To pinpoint where in the world this is. We don't have the map, so...
Hard for us.
Do you have wet towel?
She nods as she claps her hands, and a small animatronic butler walks over with a warm, wet towel for you.
Okay, apply to back, please.
I'm not touching you. I saw what happened to her.
Just drop it.
Amari will come. She'll hold it to your back.
I would be careful about touching the back area.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I will. God, let's do one more round.
One more round. One more round. Can you get another 13?
You got
Surely. Should I roll now?
This time the image is pulling back away from him. And as you do, he goes, "No, I'm not letting go of you yet." As Garros, it feels like a hand clutching around your throat. It will be another will save, sir.
Let's go.
I'm an expert in these.
You conquered your fears. As it's not a whip cracking, so you don't feel like a slave anymore. The hand presses around your windpipe. You do feel a slight pain, as you will take half of this damage. As this will be bludgeoning damage, in case you're immune to it. Wow, that's the highest roll, of course. You will take 5 bludgeoning damage, sir.
Actually, my roll was the highest one.
Oh, I meant towards
When I
Garros.
tried
Towards
to help.
Garros. Yeah. But you don't even need to make a fortitude save this time. You passed. And the image zooms out to the forest you are all in. You can see overgrown root vines, mushrooms, all sorts of other strange plant life around not a forest clearing, but a section of the forest that is not that far away. Looks to be, and with your map of the area that you would have seen before, Valtris goes, I know where this is. It's only about a day and a half's march from how you guys came here, if you think you could backtrack down that road. And you can take your hand off now, Garros.
Thank you.
Lift your hand up. She looks towards you, all very excited. You do know what this means, though, right?
While she's talking, I'm
Yes.
dragging Garros to like right here to start treating wounds on him.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
I imagine she's attempting to drag Garros, but she can't really.
No, he'll let you. Like
Yeah.
he'll make you feel like you're strong.
And I'm just gonna start the treat wounds thing.
Gotcha. She just looks at you all and goes, if you guys could get your hands on that relic, we could start to put a stop to whatever the hell's going on here. A stop to the rage virus, a stop to whatever's coming, a stop to the ancient evils. And I mean, she looks at Garros, who's a little cut up, and goes, that was clearly the worst he could do, and you're still standing. I mean, if anything else says that you all are the ones to do it, I mean...
Is it the worst he could do? Because he wasn't in person. Wouldn't he be able to stronger in person?
I doubt it. Well, most beings like this, I mean, he's imprisoned. If he was stronger in person, he'd just break free.
He's in a very special prison.
I'm not asking you all to break the prison. Just go in there, steal the necklace off of him, and get back.
Okay. I'm sure that'll go well.
This is definitely one of these artifacts, right?
It has to be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If we get one of them, you'll be able to track the other, so then we can...
One of them is underground.
Yeah, it has to be that one. I thought it was underground, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, from what it looked like the transporter thing, it did look like it dropped down a few hundred, maybe 1,000 or so feet underground.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, I have a question. You are a smart lady, yes?
I like to think so, most of the time, yes.
What do you know about a relic that turns back time?
I do know that messing with the Wheel of Time tends to not end well. That's a pretty easy one. There was an oracle recently who thought he could best time. And he was brutally slaughtered.
Yeah, it kind of sounds foolish. I don't know.
Mm.
I mean,
I look towards Jack.
It's not unheard of, but
I go, do you think we should still look for a thing that what Elderberry was talking about?
Who do you look towards?
Jack, because I remember Jack was being excited about it.
Hmm. Hmm. Jack just kind of like waves his hand, like, don't worry about it. But he's thinking that maybe this relic that we're after is a time travel
Ooh,
relic.
ooh, conspiracy. Hmm. Very. I mean, I am excited to go. I'd like to meet this man and introduce him to Axe.
She
Wait,
looks
are
at
we
you.
killing him?
She
I
looks
mean,
at you. Goes,
hmm,
"That's not what I said to do. I just said to get the damn
yes,
necklace."
yes. It is easier to remove necklace without head.
I don't think we can kill this thing, I'll be honest.
You might not be able to.
She sighs as she walks over. I mean, probably not, but I might have something that could help with the not getting killed yourselves part.
Oh,
Are you going to attempt the DC 40 check?
Yeah, let me try that real quick.
Yes, please do. He did lose 65 HP after all.
Failure by 7. Sad.
Did you try for
damn.
the 20?
No, I clicked the DC, the
I mean,
max
it's a
DC.
fail regardless. No,
Yeah.
but it's weird.
So,
Oh, because
so
you're an
yeah,
expert in it,
Yeah, so
so it
probably just.
automatically does it.
Yeah, I sadly can't do the
Yeah.
DC 50. Unfortunate.
Excuse me. Do you have battle medicine to try that instead?
Um,
Excuse me.
I'll just, it's a few days travel.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just use the medic thing. Oh, that's only battle medicine. I guess I'll just do battle medicine, yeah. And try to see if I can't do battle medicine.
Editor's note: Passio has clarified the usage of worn tools.
I don't know what that's about.
That's not great. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try it again, because I can.
Can
It's,
you?
I just
yeah,
imagine you
medic
just
dedication.
stabbing into Garros. He's like, "Oh, is everything okay back there?"
Just
Poke,
like,
poke, poke.
oh my god. She just stabs you a couple times, like, I'm sorry. I can't do
It's
this.
okay. It's all right.
I just summon a fruit. I summon like a watermelon and give it to you.
swallow it whole
Thank
like a
you.
cartoon.
Swallow
There
it
you
whole.
go. Yeah, 4
Yeah,
million.
like a cartoon.
You watch as she walks over by these weird gelatinous things,
Mhm.
reaches both hands in and pulls out a small trunk. On top of it, you can see this little plaque that reads, "To the greatest heroes of the world, may this help you stop the encroaching rains." She pulls it out, and it's large, probably about the size of her. And she drops it right there on the floor. She goes, "Might be a bit of help. I'm not sure how much so, but we do have a variety of. Well, not everybody makes it back, and you get the idea."
Jack's already down there opening it up.
As you open the chest up, it looks like a blackened void of space inside, just swirling about. Your eyes, you tell it could be very easy to get lost staring into it and all the treasures that mill about. And she goes, "Now, I can't give you all everything in this chest, you know. There are, technically, it belongs to somebody, and I don't want to get on their bad side if they're still alive. But I could probably spare with a thing or two, make it a little easier on you all. And hopefully, help with uh, delivering your axe to the orc's face as you claim to want to do." She looks towards you, Garrus.
Gareth's just nodding.
I'm not quite sure what you might be looking for, but there's all sorts of magical things from the last couple of ages. You're each welcome to reach in and take one.
So this is an invitation to touch it.
Yes.
Jack's digging around in there.
Great. Amari will join.
I will wait my turn.
All these
And
goodies.
speaking out of character, inside of this chest, in this extra dimensional space, there are a host of magical items. Magical items of all kinds. There are weapons, there are staves, there are other things and doodads that all of you might need. And I'm going to link the magic item document thing again with a Excel spreadsheet of magic items by level. And speaking purely out of character, you all are welcome to claim a magic item of 3rd level or lower. Totally up to you. If y'all want to take a few minutes and look.
Alright. I just sent you my choice, Dylan.
Yeah, so let me get some potency rune. Oh, you want a gun? Sure.
Wait, not any gun. I want this gun.
The big gun.
Big gun.
Big gun. Is it still
It should be. I don't change them.
here we go. Big gun.
Yeah. But that has all of the magic items by level, and for this singular instance, you all will get your choice of a 3rd level or lower magic item.
Oh my god.
And for those, and Garros, if you want to take something else, you will get a potency rune before the night is out, I'm sure. So don't feel like you have to
spoiled
do that.
me.
And would an alchemist use a potency rune? No, right?
Hey, I swing. I swing my
Yeah.
claw. And
Okay.
it's got poison on it.
Okay.
That's not what I want to pick, but I could use
No,
it.
I know. I'm just asking for balance reasons of who I should get, who needs them in the campaign. Because I assume you don't need one, correct, Maya?
I need something that's like that, but I'll just probably get it here
What the hell's a skin saw mask?
because
That's, how
genuinely,
did you know I was looking at that? What? Are you reading my mind?
yeah.
Great minds think alike.
What the fuck?
I'll just show it here.
Got you.
This is basically just my. This is basically my
I'm actually looking for it. I
plus
can't
stuff.
find it.
Got you.
But I don't use any other magic. I don't need any other magic items.
There it is.
Magic items are wholly useless. I'm nearly not great for my character, so
Sorry.
Wait, how
it's
dare
weird.
you?
I could get stabs, but like, I just don't think stabs are useful.
Yeah,
And I have to take
is
a
there any... Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you go.
Is there anything stabby, like a sword of any kind? Sorry, I'm on my phone. The spreadsheet. I'm looking at the spreadsheet. Oh, I
You're
figured it out.
fine. You're fine. So you have a +1 sword already. You could get something that would enhance that and make
Okay.
it do some other stuff.
Yeah.
You could get a special kind of weapon. There's ones that deal fire. There's one that deals lightning, and so on and so forth. If that's something you would like.
You mean runes?
No.
runes?
Like weapons. Like you could get a
Oh, there's
spark blade,
weapons?
storm
Oh.
hammer.
Don't read this.
They all do slightly little things. Basically, what are you looking for item-wise? So I can give you some suggestions.
Probably just she would just be interested in anything that's a fancier sword. She wouldn't give up the +1 sword, just the other one for
Gotcha.
her other hand. Yeah.
So looking at what do you want explicitly a sword or any kind of weapon?
Any kind of one-handed weapon, since she's a dual wielder.
Gotcha.
Could get a smoking sword.
I don't know if I'm allowed to get that. The retribution axe. You wanna hear the scariest thing on the planet?
So what you could get is a spark blade, which is a +1 cold iron short sword. So it'll deal extra damage to things that are weak to cold iron, which is demons and fae. And then once a day, you could shoot lightning out of it.
That sounds
Two
fantastic.
creatures. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think that would work well for you. And you could just wield it in your other hand.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Do you want that axe, Chris?
Listen, I'm thinking about it. Okay,
Like-
it just might be too scary for me.
What's it called? Retribution Act?
Yeah, it turns into the person you hit, so you're hitting them with their own face.
Fuck.
Oh God. Oh yeah, and you get a plus to your damage. What?
Yeah, I might want the glasses of sociability. No, don't even give him a magic item.
Gonna get some
He's just
fucking
gonna waste
random
it.
weapon.
No guiding star this time.
Damn.
God damn it, Dylan.
No guiding star this time. It's too high of a level.
Shit. I had a good idea, but it was a 4th level item. Fuck.
Were you thinking about the alchemist classes?
That's a good one. There's also something called the Dread Helm.
Oh yeah, that's good for yeah.
I like the skin saw mask, but it feels like it doesn't do much.
Wait, what? There's no way that I'm allowed to have this.
No, you can't even get the demon mask. It's all
And
sorts of-
Damari, I added the spark blade to your sheet now, so you're good.
I did see that. Thank you so much.
No problem.
There's nothing magic about this.
Just take the stupid axe and turn it into people's faces. That's
No.
perfect for you. You know why that's perfect for your character too. Like, as speaking purely out of character, that's a huge flavor hit.
Would be very funny. And it's funny because like it's people who damage you. So if like one of us damages you accidentally,
No,
it becomes our skull.
I hit them.
Is it? No, I thought it was.
Is it I hit them or they
Yeah,
hit me?
it's whenever a creature damages you with a
Oh,
the skull
damages
changes
me.
appearance.
I thought I was bashing. I thought I hit somebody and then hit them again with their own face.
No, it's when they hit you.
Yeah, the retribution.
That's what retribution means, Chris. Yeah, did you not? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a wood gate sooner.
You're gonna get a wood.
Wood.
Why is there no magic? These say these are magic items, but they're also like nothing.
That's Pathfinder for you.
Wait, but I want to link this to Dylan and let him hear what he his things.
Oh no. I mean, if you want it, sure.
What about this one here?
The lore of it doesn't particularly matter much.
Here, what about this? This one's better. Just for meta flavor.
I don't think this is even magical. It's just armor.
But it has bulwark and ponderous.
You can ponder. You get a -1 to initiative. I don't think you want that.
Yeah, but I also
I feel like that's really good for like a champion. Just take the retribution axe.
you really want. But I don't have
Y'all
armor.
have until 9:20 to decide on what you want. You got 6 minutes.
Shit.
Don't worry, Jack. I'm on the same page.
Just get the axe, man.
Retribution.
I want. But see, the problem is technically my axe isn't an axe.
Because it's a giant axe?
No, it's technically a pick with.
Right.
What?
Would you like... We could just... I'm fine with it being a retribution pick. That's fine. If that's what was holding you back, it could be a retribution pick.
Fine.
If you want, I'm not telling you to take it. If that was what was holding you back, we could do that. That's fine. I'm just trying to make things easier for you, sir. Retribution axe. I mean, even has axe in the title. It could be a pickaxe.
No, that's fine. It could be an axe. Alright, I'll take that. The big skull axe.
Alrighty. What's pickaxe do that you want to pickaxe more than the axe?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I have to change it. That's fine.
You don't have to change it.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Demon. Can I add demon armor? It's a level 13 item.
Yes, of course you can.
It gives, but here's why I think you'd like me to have it. It gives me permanent drained 2.
Is it just called pickaxe? What's like your actual weapon called? War pick?
Great axe.
Ignore
Great
that.
axe.
I'm playing in my character sheet.
You're fine.
It's okay. Look.
It's called what, Chris?
Great pick.
There, I made the Retribution Axe a great pick. I don't know how you made the other one give you clumsy, though. You have to figure that out.
Oh, that's so easy. One sec. How do I... You just go into it, and then you click, edit item. Size. Large.
Just make sure it's all up to date. It's the same. Mechanically, it's the same. It's just a pick instead of an axe.
How do I add this?
What do you need to edit? What's the problem?
Hmm?
What's the problem?
No, it's nothing.
What is it? Larger.
Does being gargantuan do anything to me? No, I still only have clumsy 1, so there's no difference between having a gargantuan weapon and a large weapon.
You wanted the thing because it gives you a fatal D12, right? That's why.
Yeah, 100%.
I added one to this one.
How?
I typed it in. What do you mean, how? You see it when you click to edit it. You see at the top where it says all these magical things.
Oh, okay.
You just add fatal D12
Okay.
to match.
I gotta change this to D8 damage then. Balance.
Well, yeah. Again, it might have changed automatically to that because I changed the weapon type.
Have any suggestions?
Sure.
No, I was asking, do you have any suggestions?
Oh, do I have any suggestions?
What the hell I should pick?
See, I don't see my problem is I don't know exactly where you're going with your crazy dude.
But if I look up fear items, they all start at level 4.
Yeah.
Don't get fear items. Get something.
I mean, I did find something that I guess would be useful, but I don't know how useful it would be.
Get something that will eventually make you scarier.
a wrist grappler. I mean, we're breaking into a prison. Maybe you can climb up the walls or something. I don't know, but
Oh, get the skin saw mask.
it
Oh,
is
are you evil?
thematic, but I am evil. It is
Okay.
thematic, but it doesn't actually do too much.
It doesn't do much, yeah.
It has a bonus damage.
Precision damage, which I think is like a respecting classes. Right?
Yo, wait. No, never mind. The corpse compass, though.
What about just a wig of holding?
What was the level 4 item you were looking at?
The dread helm.
Oh god.
What about Oh no, that's a tattoo. I thought you were trying to get triangular teeth. That'd be sick.
I think we could argue for the dread helm if that's what you're looking at.
It's a scarecrow mask. How can I not want it?
I think we can argue for that. That's fine.
I could put fear gas in it. It's so on brand.
It really is. You are correct. All right. I will make a slight amendment to it. You could take the dread helm. I think that'd be really funny.
Let's go.
The next item I'll give you will be the skin saw mask. That one will just be a freebie, though. Don't worry.
Nah, I don't want it anymore. I got the dread helm.
You spoil us, though.
Only sometimes.
You spoil me.
Only sometimes. Just means something terrible is going to happen to Vanitas today in session.
No. I actually need 13 gold now.
What do you need gold for?
I need to buy armor.
Wait, you have 19 AC without armor?
Yeah.
That's funny.
What do you mean? I have medium armor. I need heavy armor.
How do you have... Oh, so you have armor. You're goober.
Yeah.
Acting like you don't get things. But as you all claim your loot-based objects out of the chest, she looks over at you and goes, "You all will be able to go back the way you came, right? I mean, just to check, you don't have to spend the night here?"
I mean, is there a safe place nearby, where we could spend the night?
Didn't you say you were at a Druid enclave? Druids are safe people.
Well,
They
they
got
got attacked recently.
Yeah.
By the way, do you happen to know what's in that other door down the cave hall? There's a bunch of cocoons in there.
Describe them, and then maybe?
Certainly. Let me recollect. It was a steel door, and behind it there were a bunch of human-sized green cocoons that were pulsating.
She looks at you and goes, doesn't ring any immediate bells, but it probably sounds like there's people inside of those?
Hmm. Well, the fact that you don't know is very concerning to me.
I mean, there's all sorts of creatures in the world. I don't know about all of them.
Well, it's just a short walk from your little base here, but
Again, it's not actually how it worked.
all right, never mind then. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sure. She just looks and goes, I mean, these cocoons do sound kind of interesting. If you want to go, I don't know, cut one open and see what's inside, I wouldn't be against it.
I really don't want to do that, I'll be honest.
I mean, I'm not telling you to, obviously. I'm saying if you wanted to.
I think we all decided against it. when we close the door.
Yeah, okay. Let's head back to the Druid Enclave and take a nap.
I mean, if you really want to stay here, and she walks over to the first liquidy pod, that this one, the middle one that you were touching before, Fia. She taps onto it, and she does. You could see. Looks like a room is inside of it. She goes, "You could stay in the manor. I just it's a little weird, and I wasn't going to recommend it because I don't really know who you people are, but I guess at this point, it's better than getting attacked in your sleep, right?
Well, we're
Small
doing you a
victories.
favor. Why don't you do us a
Right.
And you're
favor?
doing she just looks at the items she just gave you. What the hell do you mean? What were
I
those?
thought those were compensation for the near-death experience.
Yeah, poor
Hmm.
Garros here can barely move. It's destroyed finding your artifact piece.
Ow.
She looks at you, Garrus. Are you in pain?
I mean, it is not the best day on farm.
Jack, let me
Well,
get a diplomacy check, please.
oh, absolutely. How do you like them apples? Is this thing on?
Damn. Oh, it's private.
Oh, weird.
I got you.
Oh.
Sorry, I can turn it
How
back.
you like these apples?
I thought you saw it, and that's why you were saying it.
Hell
She
yeah.
looks and goes, I guess it is my fault that he got hurt, and it wouldn't be fair to send you back out. All right. Just please try to leave things as you find them. Don't muck up the place. Again, it's not mine. It's all just sort of been inherited. And if you couldn't tell, I'm kind of new to all of this. I've only been doing it for a couple of months now, maybe about 10 months or so. And I'd really like to make a good impression on the bosses.
The bosses.
Right.
And she nods, yes.
Well, if we're going to be working under you, don't you think we should know who you are working for?
Bosses are kind of a abstract idea. I mean, she stops us. I'm how to explain. They're not bosses like a job that you go to and your boss tells you, "Hey, clean up that," or "Hey, go stack those shelves." They're bosses more in a, if the order is not kept on the world and everything falls apart, they are the ones to suffer most. You might know them as gods. Is that easier? Probably should have just started with that. I'm kind of like a cleric, but instead of powers, I just get gifted responsibilities.
Damn. Raw deal.
Yeah, that sounds like it's not fun. Who do you work for? Like God-wise, I guess.
Jack is like a little perked up at this conversation of gods.
She looks at you and goes, "What, are you a cleric too?" She looks
No, I don't really know much about the gods and stuff, I'll be honest. Wasn't really taught much of it.
at you. Lucky you. She just shakes her head. Well, originally I was a servitor of the Lady of Secrets, but she sort of stopped, and then there was two others that came by. One was a strange, fiery-headed man who was very angry all the time, and he said that he's entrusting something to me that I can't know about, but I'm entrusted. And then he disappeared, and she shakes her head. Then I met. I understand you're not religious, and don't go crazy when I say this because it's probably going to sound a lot worse than it is, but I'm technically a servant of the Lord of Horror right now. But that's not in like a bad way. Again, horror sounds horrible, evil, 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 but it's not. The word's a lot more nuanced than just black and white.
Frida kind of turns her head a bit, like trying to think and remember which one that is, and just gives up and just shrugs. I don't know who that is.
Jack gets a little giddy and a little uncharacteristically talkative. He's like, "Really? Really? You spoke to the Lord of Horror? What did they ask of you? What did they say?"
Well, not so much asked. It just shows up, goes, "How are things about here? Is everything kept hunky-dory?" Very odd phrasing. And then
Very majestic, divine.
kind of disappears. And sometimes there's this weird old man that walks around. And every time I try to talk to him, he looks at me and I feel like my soul is burning, and then he disappears. I don't know if those things are related, but there's no coincidences in the world.
Right. But Zarvantaro, does he show up like here or?
Occasionally, when he needs something, I suppose.
I see.
Last visit was about. She stops. She's like doing the math in her head. About 6 weeks ago. Probably right about when the rage virus started to get at its worst. When that. I don't know if you actually saw it. You said you were by a druid enclave. There's a concentration camp not too far from here.
Oh yeah, we were a part of that.
Oh. I'm glad you got better and or don't work for the Inquisitors? Question mark.
Oh, we weren't like that.
So you were infected? She takes a step back.
No, we were kidnapped.
Oh, that you should have said that. That makes a lot more sense.
But if we were infected, is there a way to get not infected?
Is this your way of saying you are infected? As she looks at you.
Hypothetically. That's hypothetically.
We're worried about getting sick, so we'd like to know if there's a cure if possible.
In the hypothetical, the easiest cure that I would think of. And she stops, like trying to rack her brain. Honestly, I don't know anybody who's gotten it and survived, so I can't say much. I could look into it for you while you guys rest if you'd like, but
That would be appreciated.
it's a
If there is
virus.
a
There
way
has to be a cure of some kind. Every virus has a cure to it.
Yeah.
Surely. Anyway, you better get on that. So we're gonna set up camp in here.
And she.
By the way, if Zaram, I don't know how to say it. Could you say that? Zarvantaro? Is that it?
Zarvantaro. There you go.
Zarvantaro. If Zarvantaro shows up in the middle of the night, just wake me up as soon as you can, all right?
Are you like a fanboy or?
I can't believe
I apologize. Clearly, the stress of all of this is getting to me. And I'm losing my mind.
anyone would be humbled to be in the presence of a god, would they not?
No,
Hey.
I don't really care about them.
Once you meet enough of them, it kind of loses the appeal.
We'll see about that. Just don't appreciate the splendor.
I guess you're right. I don't. Maybe after you get the necklace, you could tell me more about this splendor.
Right. I'll bring my holy text.
I'd appreciate
Ew.
that.
So how do we get into the orb?
She points towards it. You just have to walk into it.
I walk into the orb.
As you do, you feel this weird. You feel yourself stepping through this weird gelatinous surface as you appear inside of Very nice looking mansion. And we'll get a second map set up in a second.
Amari's gonna kind of linger and ask. I'm sure this isn't the best time to ask, considering your map malfunctioned and everything. But does it help you find certain people?
She looks at you very curiously, but doesn't say anything for a moment, then goes, "That's one of the things it could do. When it works, of course. Though
Right.
it would likely take much of the magic of it. I don't think it'd be able to send you there, but it should be able to give a pretty good general idea of the location, if that helps at all."
That does, yes. So when do you think your map will have fixed itself?
Generally speaking, about 12 hours is the time it takes to recharge. We don't really have the batteries like we used to back in the day. But
Okay.
if you give it about 12 hours, it should start to work again.
Alright, thank you.
Of course. And enjoy your rest. And again, please make sure they don't touch anything.
I'll make sure of that.
And she
I have
walks over
arrived.
towards the map. "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
Doing good. I'm so sorry.
"No, you're fine. How are the chickens?"
Alive.
Hey, wait.
"What's up?"
Deja vu.
There you go.
You've
I
been in
like
this
I
place
like
before.
this map. It's just a map. It's a nice
Running
mansion.
from the streets. Da-da-da-da-da.
No, you're fine, Robert. No worries. I understand.
Deja vu.
Tell the chickens to maintain their own chicken state.
God, I wish.
Being.
At this point, I might freaking fashion a freaking Frankenstein monster to open and close it for me.
Not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. What you've missed during session so far, to just recap you a little bit. Garrus got beat up by the half orc he saw last session. He rolled he rolled a 13 on his will saves 7 times in a row. Was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
The party found out potentially where part of the relic is at a strange underground dungeon about a day and a half's travel from here, and they're currently retiring to take a rest for the night because Garros is at like half health. Poor Garros.
Poor girl.
He's an expert.
I'm an expert at will saves.
But yes, as you all climb through the orb, Robert, you are echoing. Yeah, I heard my voice echoing through his mic.
Oh, I was also being really full too.
That makes sense.
There we go.
As all of you enter into this weird gelatinous orb, Ignis wakes up and joins you all. And
Nice.
we have a very nice mansion with all of the amenities that you would see here on the map.
Okay. Dylan.
Yes.
If we just go through the front door, do we appear outside of the orb?
Yes, you do.
I want to kind of climb up for just a split second while everyone's there.
Okay.
And kind of look for the look to the lady and kind of walk over.
Hey,
What's her name? Fuck.
Voltress Bellavaz.
Vultress, V names.
Yeah.
Vultress, Miss Vultress, could you, on the side, go down and look into something for me?
She looks towards you and goes, "I guess it depends on what you're looking for."
Well, I kind of want to look into people who are, I guess not, like, kind of causes bad luck around them. Like, curses along those lines.
She looks over towards you, a little confused. That's a very strange ask.
It's
And a little...
someone I know.
Sure, it's just a little, generic. Do you have anything more to go off of?
She kind of thinks for a second. Elements, I guess. Like the.
No,
What I
no,
know about the
continue.
elemental planes.
Yeah.
Okay, like the elemental planes, connections to those, and
I
that sort of thing.
could look into it, but I can't promise that I'll find much.
She nods. Thank you, thank you. That's it.
Of course.
And she quickly just gonna fucking jump into the orb again.
Alrighty. And as you all exist within this strange orb mansion, what are you guys doing?
Oh, Ignis, did you figure out what your item you're gonna get?
I'm looking now.
You should take a guiding star.
You
I
should.
think I'm at it.
I'm exploring.
Honestly, it would probably be better on this character. Than
Yeah,
it was
they can't-
on Vanitas.
Shush you.
All right, what are we doing?
She seemed really sensitive about people touching her stuff, so I'm really curious what we're not supposed to be touching.
Yeah.
If you'd like, you are welcome to make a perception check and look around and see what should not be touched.
Outstanding. Sorry, my screen's so far. I can't see.
What's up?
I was just really zoomed out. I couldn't find myself. I
Oh.
found myself.
Yeah, large map.
Are the things here like tangible? Like, can we touch them?
Yeah, you're not supposed to, but you can.
Mm-hmm.
Why, you go touch everything, bud?
Is there a kitchen?
There would be a kitchen.
Oh.
Oof. Well,
Yeah.
between Fea and Amari, as the two of you are looking, you would find a room towards the back that has... It looks like there are multiple chains wrapping around the door itself and a large sign that reads "Keep Out." On the other side, this would be the northeast towards the back. On the northwest towards the back, there's another door similarly chained that reads "Domain of Imminent Magic. Do not open upon fear of disintegration."
Okay, so I don't think we should open these.
Clearly a bluff. Garros, open it up.
Oh, Garros is the kitchen. Garros is like, all right, they can go do whatever they want.
Quick, grab it, make them open it.
Garros!
So is the outside area actually like woodsy?
Yeah,
Nice. Where'd my character go? There it is.
nice little demi plane of woods and whatnot.
I would like to explore this room in the bottom left.
Doesn't look like there's anything I can do with the keep out door.
As you are looking at it, looking carefully, you see the door itself flicker for a moment as if it were some sort of illusion. And as you focus your eyes, you're pretty sure it's just a doorway, not even a door. And if you were to walk at it, you'd be able to walk right through into whatever is hidden there.
Oh, okay. I will
And-
watch it.
Got you. And Jack, as you are exploring the room over here, you would find... Honestly, that might be the kitchen, I don't know. Oh, no, that's the kitchen, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack, as you were exploring, it does look like a bedroom. Or perhaps a guest room. There's a lot of viscera, large crates and boxes shoved around. Looks like there's a large host of tools, like surgical tools, syringes, scalpels, knives, scissors, anything you might need, as well as rows and rows of bandages and whatnot. As you are looking about, you actually could tell at the fireplace itself, there seems to be... It looks like it was once a creature, though now it looks to be encased in stone, like petrified. It's small, maybe about 2 feet tall. Wings. Looks kind of like an imp, just petrified, sitting in the middle of the fireplace where a fire would normally be going.
So they just have a petrified imp constantly on fire for the fireplace.
Yeah, as you look at it, you could tell the imp's petrified skin seems to be glistening with what looks like oil. And it could be lit like a lantern, kind of.
Damn.
Probably a lot more painful for the imp.
That's cool as hell. This is my room. I'm claiming. It's got everything I could need. Surgical tools. Some sort of morbid display. I'm good.
I have decided on what I want.
What would you like, sir?
The palm crossbow.
Does it come with crossbow bolts?
Guys are 3.
Hey, Dylan.
Yes, sir.
I'm searching in the back rooms of the kitchen, kind of like the pantry. Do they have any, like, grease?
Sure.
Like a barrel of it?
A barrel of grease?
Like, how
No.
much grease they got there?
Maybe a small container of it?
Small container.
They would not have a full barrel of grease. Why do you want a full barrel of grease?
I would like as much grease as possible.
Let me get perception. Are you steal the grease?
Yeah, I'm trying to steal grease.
Okay, you pick up the barrel of grease.
I thought it was in a barrel. That was a small container.
I'm sorry, you're confusing me. You pick up the small little carton of grease.
Mm-hmm. Just put that in my cloak. Mm-hmm.
The grease?
Yeah. It's in a container. Alright, what's everyone else getting up? Gareth's like, alright. Did my part. What's going on in here? What?
You're not cooking anything?
Hmm?
You just went there to steal grease, okay?
Yeah, I just wanted grease.
I understand, that's fine.
I'll show Maya why I want this stuff.
You are allowed to steal grease. You could add in a jar of grease to your inventory, I guess. God.
Listen.
All right. As you take your grease, Amari, as you're walking through this strange illusionary opening.
Yes.
As you walk through, inside you would see what looks like a very large, wide open room with hundreds of, looks like coffins lining the walls. They are stacked on top of each other, the ceiling of this place. It's like entering a large warehouse. So the ceiling is probably about like 60 feet high, and there are coffins stacked on the wall neatly on top of each other in 4 rows going up. The coffins are all identical. They are made of a strange black metal, and while it is lit here by torches, looking up and down, the rows and rows of coffins just seem to continue to stretch on. All the way at the very end of this strange warehouse like room, you can see it looks like a throne made out of jet black obsidian. There's nothing seated upon it, but there is what looks like an altar on the ground before it, as if one could both kneel at the altar and be kneeling before the throne in the same instance. But there's no other doors or anything in this room other than the coffins. And as you are looking, you would notice the first 5 on the left-hand side are open, and the interior seems to be a very nice velvet-looking cloth. It's very comfortable, for a coffin, of course.
And they're empty. Nothing of interest in them.
They are empty at the moment, at least. Yes.
Where is everyone?
Well, then I guess if the coffins are empty and there's nothing interesting, I'll just have to go play with the throne.
As you start walking up towards the throne, the closer you get, you begin to hear the sound of like water dripping, much like a faucet left open. And as you approach, as you make it to the throne itself, you can see on the altar there is writing engraved in large gold lettering, and it is written in common. It reads, "An offering of blood for a gift of the gods." And there's as well what looks like an ancient, ancient ceremonial knife within this altar's basin.
Okay. Well, I was just going to sit on throne, but now I think I have to. Does it look like people have done the blood sacrifice there before? Like, just blood stains? Is it clear
does.
or what to do?
It does. I mean, you would be pretty. It would be pretty clear of what to do. You'd probably have to make an incision and drip blood into the basin. It doesn't look like it would take much. There are stains of blood that it has been done before, though how recently doesn't look very recent at all. In fact, doesn't look like anybody's been in here for a fairly long time.
Okay, great. She'll slice her left palm just a little bit. See how that works.
As you do, as blood begins to drip into the basin, you begin to feel the air grow kind of cold all around you. And as the basin fills, it fills very quickly. It takes maybe about 10 seconds, as each droplet of blood seems amplified, like under a magnifying glass, as it drips. And then, moments later, you see a figure seems to have appeared, seated upon the throne. The figure looks like, 1 second, as I put a token onto Foundry. The figure looks like this. A strange-looking woman, large feathery wings adorning her back. She has a helmet on that is covered in spikes and seems to be dripping blood. As you look up as the basin fills, she looks down towards you and goes, Well, you're the first visitor I've had in a very, very long time. Do you have a name?
I do. You may call me Amari. I'm sorry, I do not know your name.
Yes, I figured as much. Uh, Good to meet you, Amari. Good to meet you. Might I ask where you're from? Respectfully speaking, you don't seem the type to create a dimension like this all on your own.
Oh, certainly not. No, no offense taken. We are from, I guess you might consider it the mortal realm. We're just staying the night here.
Ah, visitors, travelers of a type. I do love to entertain guests. And I take it you're the one to fill the basin so kindly.
Yes.
Well, a grand job such as this deserves a truly wondrous reward, does it not?
I think so.
Good. We are both on the same line of thought then. Here, my gift to you. She reaches out and places on top of the altar, as it seems to float a good 6 inches above, a thin vial of what looks to be a strange light blue liquid, almost a sky blue in color. She goes, "It's only one dose, but it should be more than enough to help you. There's a little gift for this." As you watch her staring across the coffins that line the room. "Did you come out of one of these?"
No, no, I don't know what's in those, but they look very comfortable.
She nods, just staring at them. "A shame. They do look mighty comfortable, don't they? Huh. Well," and she watches she tries to take a step off of the throne, and the foot that she steps off with starts to burn up and blacken almost immediately. And she jolts back. "Not enough, I guess. Alas, perhaps next time. Oh, well, Amari again, was it? Right. You seem like a very, very nice lady. And I was wondering if such a grand, smart, justified person like yourself might be interested in a contract of sorts. You know, a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine type shenanigans."
Well, I do love scratching other people's backs. However, I do think it's fair to warn you that I don't think you clocked me correctly there.
Oh?
Yeah, definitely not the most smart person in the room, but I'm good at back scratching.
Well, sounds to me like you're smarter than most others.
No, I know very smart people.
Oh, I think you're selling yourself short a little bit. You were smart enough to bring me here, weren't you? As she gives you,
Well, that remains to be seen.
as she lifts her helmet, and you could see very human-looking eyes, a nose. The eyes are, she has red pupils, which is a little weird, but not too strange. Except when she smiles, you can see she has rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth, like that of a shark. And the way she
Would I
smiles shows multiple rows at once, of course.
would I have any inkling as to what or who she is, or
You are welcome to make a Arcana or Occultism check to see if you have any idea.
I don't? Okay, let's see. They are both terrible, but let's do it.
Now, whichever one you're feeling more in the moment. That is a good roll. That is a good roll. You could tell looking at this creature, this strange winged woman, she is Fey.
Okay.
You are not sure of what Fey origin she belongs to, but certainly Fey. And Amari, you would be smart enough to know that deals with the Fey often go badly for the one who strikes the deal.
Okay.
But that's not to say that that is the not stereotypical, just the most common occurrence that people make deals with the Fae. Doesn't end too well. And she
Okay.
looks at you as if like waiting for realization to see if you recognize her.
I'm sure it's not very well hidden
Yeah.
on her face that there's a moment of realization, or, but she's still curious to hear the term, so she's not running away quite yet.
Gotcha. She looks at you and goes, the terms of our little agreement, if you will, very, very simple. I'm going to give you a small little, I guess you could call it a boon, a gift of power, all your own to do with as you like, as you see fit. And with this boon, you'll be able to, employ it every now and again whenever you feel the need to. And for me, what you could do, of course, and again, real easy, simple deed. You see, I've had something of mine taken. There was a little, well, I guess you could call it act of thievery. And someone ran away with something precious of mine. An egg. An egg of an incredibly rare exotic creature. And I just can't seem to find him. Wherever he ran off with it, he's been cloaked against scrying magics and any fey influence to try to find him. The last bit of information we had was he's trying to fence it in the city of Calistristas, that he doesn't even know what he holds. So if you would be as kind as to retrieve this egg for me, and perhaps even the head of this ne'er-do-well thief, I could see our agreement running very, very well and for a very, very long time.
Well, it is hard to see a downside to that deal. Uh, yeah, I think Amari's gonna hold out her hand to shake.
As you do, she tries to reach a hand out, and it starts to burn up. She goes, yes, about that. I guess I'll just have to go off of a word of agreement. No shaking this time. But I take it
All right,
you agree?
I agree.
Good, good. And she blows out from her hand a small pile of ashen dust. As it brushes over you, Amari, you feel a bit lighter on your step, a bit more confident in everything you do. And she goes, this'll help you a bit, I imagine, in your travels. Just a little boon. And once you find my egg, we can talk about a more permanent agreement. But for now, I must bid you adieu. And as quickly as she appeared on the throne, she disappears. At the same time, you notice the basin seems drained of blood.
Okay. And my vial is still there. I can
The
still
vial is
take
still
my.
there, floating up above, yes.
Okay, right. I'll grab that and probably run back
Got you.
out of
And
this room.
mechanically, what this is you essentially get a 4th hero point each session that you can use to reroll one skill, weapon attack, damage roll as you see fit.
Beautiful.
And that is her boon for now. And I'll put a little item so we will be reminded of it. Best you'll be able to run out and find everybody. Garrus with his
Look
jar
around,
of
look for
grease.
people.
Whoa.
Garrus is just wandering the halls. He's lost. He doesn't know where everybody is.
Uh, I think I'm gonna be running around looking for. Do I know what the vial is, or
The
that's a
vial is
mystery?
a potion of flight. Once drank, it lets you fly for 10 minutes.
All right.
But it's only a one-time use.
Okay.
But as you all are wandering about, Garrosh, are you looking for anything in particular as you wander the halls?
He's trying to find the other people. He's never been in a building this big.
That's true. And Garrus, as you are wandering, once you get to about, I'm gonna stop you like right here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there's a large mirror on the wall.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do you look into the mirror, sir?
Yeah.
You
One
don't-
second. I gotta find something else first. 1 second.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
No. You can go ahead. I can listen, but I also have to search for something.
Okay.
Where is it? Wait, where?
Where is it? As you look, so you are looking into the mirror, yes?
Mm-hmm.
As you look into the mirror, you don't see yourself reflected. Instead, you see a man standing proud and tall. He wears a crown atop his head, and the crown seems to have antlers growing out of it. The man stands before a crowd of people. He seems to be out on a balcony of some large building. And the people, their arms are outstretched, they're cheering. You would recognize the Goat King standing before an audience in Sanctuary when you stare at this mirror. How do you react?
Garrus is just staring like deadly at it. Just
Stare.
empty almost.
As you stare, this angry. So would you say you're angry as you stare at it, or you're empty? Which one?
He's depressed.
So you feel this depression flowing through. As you're staring at it, you begin to feel something building up inside you. A rage that reminds you of when the virus first struck, of when the rage took over. The mirror changes and you see an ogre. Looks like the ogre's wearing a lumberjack suit. He has a large axe, an axe that you were carrying not long ago. And the ogre, in the mirror, goes and swings the axe down at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to jump out of the way.
As you do, the mirror shatters into hundreds of pieces. With a loud, shattering sound, a loud bang, hundreds of cracks. Enough that all of you would hear this from the back of this mansion.
Garros, what was that? She quickly runs over.
You just immediately know it's him. What did you break this time?
I did not break anything. This was ogre mirror.
What?
You would just see the glass of a broken mirror looks like somebody took an axe to it and just shattered it.
Is any of it how big are the pieces?
Tiny little cracks and chunks of pieces.
Okay.
So nothing big enough to see any reflections.
I didn't say that. Let me get a perception check.
Yeah, try to look into it, see if I can't see an orc.
Where is everyone?
We're up here.
That's what I was saying.
I don't see anyone like at all.
Do you not see anything?
We're hiding from you.
Hold on, let me pull Dylan's stream. Dylan, show me where they all.
Make a perception check.
They're in the corner here.
Yeah, roll
Sure.
perception. We're
Yeah, here, hold on.
What do you see?
Where's my snip tool?
What do you see, sir?
Was it like Windows S?
This is what I see.
Oh
yeah, we're
Oh.
stealth.
What?
You guys all there? You're not real.
I guess reload?
I guess.
Roll in your head, man.
Armored stealth.
Yeah, I've that.
There's nobody there. Robert, you're not playing D&D. You're in your hat. You're in your own head.
Hey, I can see things now.
You're in your own
I've seen too many things.
Where is everybody? And yes, a good stealth roll, Garros. You're hiding very well from Ignis. No, Fia, as you were looking, you would find a small crack in the mirror large enough to see a reflection in it if you were to look at it more carefully. Would you like to look at it?
Yeah,
Or
look at it
single
more
it out?
carefully. Yeah, I'll single it out.
As you do, you catch a glimpse of a large creature. It looks like it has strange tentacle-like arms swinging out. It looks like it's swinging out towards you, but it's not aiming at you. And Garros, I need a reflex save. Garros is flung back 15 feet as the mirror shatters once more, and Fia, you are reminded of a certain night when destruction wrought.
Did it look like that creature?
Kind of. Looked a lot more grotesque and monstrous.
Okay. She kind of stumbles back a tiny bit.
Mhm.
And I imagine he probably just falls to the ground for a second, is breathing a bit heavily, but quickly shakes her head and gets up. Okay, yeah. Mirror's weird. Mirror very weird. I'm gonna kind of try to just wipe the mirror shards away. Look into the mirror. Or what's left of it.
I told you. Ogre thing attacked through mirror.
I didn't see an ogre thing. I just saw a reminder of a bad day.
Well, ogre is a reminder of bad day for me too.
You would see there are chunks of mirrored glass stuck in Garrus's armor.
I'm gonna try to remove those with like a claw.
You would be able to do so.
Basically just dispose
As you are
of...
doing so, though, looking into them, you would see the ogre that Garrus mentions. Lumberjack suit. Looks like a slave collar around his neck.
She would kind of frown, and she's just gonna basically just kind of shoot the shards and destroy them.
Got you. Breaking them down to like tiny glass dust.
Yeah, basically just dustify them.
That's fine.
And when she's done with that, she's gonna look to everyone, or looks to Amari. You wanted us?
Yes.
Let's go see
away from here?
Yes, please.
So you'll be able to find somewhere else to go wherever you would like. You want to go to the table? You go to the table. Garrus would like to join them at the table.
Yeah. Garrison's thickness.
Nah,
So
but
sit there. So what happened, Amari?
Coffin room, and there was I believe she was a Fey woman, and she is looking for a missing egg of a rare creature. Next time that we're in the capital, I told her I'd look for it.
Was this in the door that was do not enter?
Yes, the one with less words on it, not the one with all the words on it.
So, or is she trustworthy?
I didn't really see any reason not to trust her except for what everybody says about the Fae. I don't know if any of you have any insight into that. I haven't really had much interaction.
The Fae,
Yes.
they are not to be trusted.
Yeah, wouldn't trust him either. But as long as you don't make deals or stuff, that should be fine, I guess. I don't know.
Great to know.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of experience dealing with Fae. So I couldn't tell you.
Alright, that's fair. I mean, she can't get off of her throne, it seems like, so I don't think it's going to be a problem while we're here tonight.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, and I guess just me and Amari found she went to the one door, but there's another door. Don't go into it. You might be disintegrated if you do.
Don't worry, I found the only thing I want besides bed.
That's nice. What'd you find?
Pulls out the container of grease and puts it on the table.
Oh,
why?
I don't know if you saw, but these worm things, they try to get on you. And it seems like fire is very good at killing them.
no, that is smart.
That's clever.
I do not
So
have ability to shoot fire out of my hands. So next best thing.
As Garrus says this, fire begins to shoot out of his hands. Not actually.
All right. Well,
so you're going to light a grease fire on yourself?
No. If Garros goes through his backpack and pulls out a wagon wheel.
Well, how does that fit?
Yeah, I'm missing the big picture here.
No,
Right.
see. Alright, think tactfully.
are you gonna like put grease on the wheel and then light it on fire and spin it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess
mean,
that,
Yeah,
That's
that's answered
a
our
plan.
questions.
Any more questions?
thank you
Not
for sharing,
really.
Gyros. I'm good.
Yeah.
You do you when those buggies get on you, man.
Question. Favor for friends.
Okay.
If you come across oil or grease, would you let me know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Of
Got it.
course, Gyros. Anything for you.
I do not like the way the worms feel on me. It
Yeah.
makes me angry.
Very
Slams table.
All right. Well, anyone else have anything else? I'll explore the place a bit more.
Oh, I should probably tell everyone. You are only two friends I've ever had.
What about
Most
jellyfish?
people try to shank me in my sleep to steal my shoes.
But I
Did
thought
you
your
burn
jellyfish was your
shoes?
friend.
The jellyfish cannot talk.
You
Yeah.
don't
You
know
all
that.
have shown me much kindness.
Yeah, it's yeah, no problem. You're a kind man.
I am
There's-
abomination.
They're all magic
What?
to talk to animals.
I'm an abomination.
No, you're not.
I was created
You're
under
an
a
abomination.
mountain.
What?
What?
That's great, Garros. Thank
I
you for
am-
sharing.
False reflection.
What is that?
I was made in the Goat King's image to kill the Goat King. I do not wish to kill the Goat King. I have never met him. Garrus is like almost crying at this point.
But what if you meet him? You do want to kill him.
He seems like nice man.
Have you met
Yes.
him?
He is nice to his subjects.
I'm gonna
But
pat him on
there
the
is a
back.
deep desire within me. I know that if I ever meet him, I will have to face him in combat.
Are we
Well-
going to Sanctuary?
No, we're not. Sanctuary's like far away.
Okay, making sure.
I thought you would all need to know this.
It's alright. Thank you for sharing that you're a lab grown being?
He's an abomination. You heard.
It was more like a cave, not really a lab.
Oh.
A shadowy figure with antlers created me. I have never seen his face nor know his name.
Well, thank you for
That's
sharing.
depressing.
Giant clay homunculuses dragged me around. They forced me to
Okay,
carry
okay.
boulders.
Okay, it's
Okay,
alright.
Garrus, let's calm
Every
down.
day I carried boulders.
Oh, man.
Garrus, take
Carry
my whiskey
boulders no
wineskin.
more.
Just take my whiskey wineskin. Take that.
It's been a long day. Maybe we should
Isn't-
all head to head.
And now I just need the grease.
Just drink the whiskey. It's fine.
Did you say you
Isn't-
eat the grease? What?
No, I need the grease to accomplish my goals.
You might be able to use whiskey. Isn't that flammable?
Depends on who makes it.
He's like holding the whiskey, like his hands shaking.
Alright, it's alright. I mean, do you want to go to bed or something?
That mirror really fucked him up.
Garrus.
I think Amari's gonna lean over to Fia and ask, like, can you make sure his head is okay before he goes to sleep?
I mean, I think he's just really vulnerable. I think he was just really vulnerable after the mirror. That from everything that's happened today. I think he's just having an emotional time right now. He seems like a troubled man.
That's fair.
You could say that again.
You are all my only friends.
I
Yeah.
pat him on the back.
Jellyfish lantern lets out a single tear.
I catch it. This is amazing to use.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go explore the foresty areas. That's fun.
Stone.
Yeah, good luck with all that, Garros, being a reflection or whatever.
Garrus grabs Ignis by the collar. You believe me, yes?
He'll gently take his wrist. Yes, I believe you.
Good. My two horned friends. You believe Garros, yes.
Yes, we do.
Do you think it is possible for Garros to grow horns?
I don't know.
At this point, I think anything is possible, Garros.
How does it feel having them on your head? Do you regret not being able to have hats?
We can wear hats. It's just gotta be put holes in them.
Garros, have you seen my hair? I don't need to cover this.
True. I just have many questions about life.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Please.
How how old would you be right now?
I do not know. I lived under a mountain. And then I was a slave, and they did not tell us when a year would pass.
How many times did you sleep through the night?
every night.
What kind of question is that?
Depending on how many times he goes to sleep, you can kind of get a rough idea.
Do you know how many times you've been to sleep?
He's asleep. He only looks forward to sleeping. I don't fucking know.
I do not know how old I am. I do not know when my birthday is.
God.
I said I was an Aries. I lied.
I think you do have the energy of an Aries, and you know what? Aries have horns, so you'll have horns one day. It'll all work out, I'm sure.
Carol's crying. Is nodding.
Jack's gonna walk back in. Say,
It's-
Garros, by the way, have you? Oh, you're still on that.
Jack, walk away.
I guess I'll come back later or something.
Jesus fucking
It's okay.
Christ.
I saw rubbing his back. It's okay, man. We've all had things in our lives.
We've all had things in our lives.
Man, you guys are really good at this comforting thing.
Put that
We've
quote
all
in there.
had things in our lives.
I'm trying to comfort him. Leave me alone.
I understand. We've all had things in our lives.
Really all have. So wise.
Consequences have actions.
We all
Wow.
have things in our lives. I like that. That's great. That's my new custom status on Discord.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying.
That was so, oh my god.
You have the two most awkward people at the table with Garros.
It's very comforting to me, sir, to know we all have things in our lives.
You actually changed it, you bastard.
We all...
Friends.
I'll start telling people that.
I like that you attributed the quote
Quoted
to
me.
Vanitas.
We all have things.
Yeah, Vanita said it.
Oh, anyway, yes, we all have things.
They all have things in our lives.
But yes, as I assume you all are getting ready to settle down for the night.
Yeah. I want to explore, kind of see what's going on in this area. The, foresty area.
You want to walk outside into the woods?
Yes, into the woods.
As you walk outside, it looks to be like a druidic grove, cared for and well maintained by the magics of this place. Large trees grow into strange treehouse-like structures. It feels very comforting and peaceful to you as you are looking about.
I'm just gonna kind of go sit on this weird stump-looking thing and just kind of meditate.
As you do so, as you are sitting on the stump and meditating, can I get a will save, please?
Oh. 18.
You can feel very at tune with the nature here. It feels odd being in this demi-plane excursion that is both real and not at the same time. But as you are sitting, focusing, thinking, it's the most calming moments you've had since being captured, scooped up, however you like to call it, by the Inquisitors.
Nice. And yeah, she'd probably just stay here.
Gotcha.
Probably starts talking to like. I'm assuming no animals.
Yes.
Yeah, she just starts talking to random plants in a weird language. She's mostly just talking to herself, to be honest.
Gotcha. And as the night passes, as you all manage to rest peacefully, There's a kitchen that you could cook food in, though there's no grease if that's what you need to cook. Somebody took it all. But you are all able to relax, recover, and as the new day begins, you awaken fully rested from the night prior.
I'm just gonna basically just heal Garos to full. Because in the many hours that we have, we should just be
Yeah.
able to.
That is totally fine.
Cool.
And as the new day begins, what would you all like to do?
I suppose we should go and set out for this relic.
Yeah. We should do that. I do remember. I do want to try to go to the Druid Grove. So after this, we should try to go to the Druid Grove south.
Do we know where exactly the location was of the prison where this guy is? Like, was it underground for sure? Was it like north?
Well, it was a temple.
There's a ruined temple that is in the woods. You all would know it's about a day and a half travel to the north. So from where you are, you're about half a day from the Druids. It would make the Druids 2 days from the temple.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, let's head out.
Yeah, let's head out. Gareth, did you find any more grease?
No.
Gareth, as the new day begins, if you'd like to look for grease one more time, you can give me a perception check. We'll see if the grease resumed being created. You do not find any more grease, sir. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I like to find new sources of grease and oil.
One source of grease per location.
Oh my god, that's two of me and I control both at the same time.
Why is there two of you?
It is my mirror twin. Leave me alone.
Where'd you go? What do you mean there's two
Where
of
did
you?
the tokens go?
I went to the door!
There's a door?
To the door!
Why are
Oh,
there two?
okay.
No, my brother!
Garrus is also still on the other map. Oops.
I
But then I'm supposed to go to the door.
I see 0 of him. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
I lost something fundamental to me. I don't know what it is.
As you all go back out of the strange goo orb, the blue-haired elf seems to have fallen asleep at the bookcase over here. Excuse me. Surrounded by books. Excuse me. And you would see the map has opened back up again, though.
Alright, nice. No one touched that.
Garrus, as the second you step out, a small little box pops up in front of you where you're standing.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, "You did not present your your hand. Please present your hand."
I stare at Gareth.
No.
You don't do it.
No, I don't do it. I saw what happened before.
Also, where's Amari?
I'm not. Is there? Yeah, I don't know where I am. I don't see anybody.
Who doodled this?
I don't know, some kind of unknown street artist, but by God, his work is beautiful.
Face art.
He's truly
I
making a
brought you
name for
back.
himself.
All right. Well,
I still don't see anybody. Okay.
Refresh the page.
yeah.
I did. I'll do it again.
Fia, you walk over to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and shake her awake.
As you shake her awake, she opens her eyes. I wasn't sleeping. It's you.
Hello. It's all right. Sleep's a natural thing.
I take it the night went well then?
Yeah, nothing bad happened.
We didn't touch anything.
Can I get a deception check, please?
All right.
She looks at you. Doesn't say anything, but it's a very judgmental look.
That's fair.
So, did you find the information about the virus thing, Rage?
She nods and she goes, I found that the rage virus, it's supposed to go dormant after a certain point. It's not a cure, but it says once you've gotten it, if you get over the immediate burst of rage, it's not supposed to affect you anymore. Though obviously, books alone can't speak to the true nature of it, but it gives an idea that if you were infected, you should be fine, mostly.
Can we still spread it to people?
It doesn't say.
Well,
My thought is if it's dormant, it shouldn't be able to, but I'm not an authority enough.
yeah. Hopefully nothing that doesn't do that. Uh,
But are the lot of you ready to go then?
I think so.
Made all
So?
my morning brews, said my morning prayers. I'm good to go.
She nods as she walks up to the map, tapping on it as it sparks to life. And the map's working again if you guys needed something. And she looks towards you, Amari. I know you were searching for someone, right? Or something?
I was looking for a person, yes. What would you need for me to find them with this very sensitive map of yours?
Well, we'd need a name and at least as apt a description, and I suppose the last known location that you saw the person in wouldn't hurt. As she pulls up like a little console and starts typing things into it.
Amari will go up to her and she's gonna just kind of just sheepishly and embarrassed, kind of just like lean over and she'll give a name, Imran, and last place I saw them was in, oh gosh, I've forgotten the city's name. I'm very sorry.
All good, all good.
Um, Can you refresh my memory on which cities, like the walled city, part of the Twin Cities?
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
One sec, because I'm blanking.
Is it one of those
That makes me
Zerafest?
feel a little better.
Zelfos?
Seraphos, and yes, is probably what we're thinking of.
Yes, thank you. And then I'll just kind of lean over and whisper the description to her.
Got you. As you do, you watch as Valtris types all of this into the console of the map. Just very quickly. And you watch as nothing happens. And she looks at you and goes, "Are you sure the descriptors you gave are accurate?"
They should be. Why isn't it doing anything?
Well, the only reason I could think of is. And she stops, as if not wanting to offend. "Are you sure that this person you speak of was, well, was real and not just an illusion? I mean, usually the map picks up on anything, especially with all the details we have here."
What do you mean? An illusion?
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just saying, there's a chance they're not real. I mean, look,
What do you
if
mean
look,
not real?
for example, if we type in, and she looks towards Garros, we'll type in his information. And she types in Garros's information, where he is, where he last was. The map also does nothing.
Your map
Amari
is broken.
was on the verge of hyperventilating. That brought it down a little bit.
She stops. She
Didn't
goes,
come up.
"What the hell?" She tries one more time, this time with Ignis, and again, nothing happens.
I
Maybe
think your
it
map is
can't.
broken.
Maybe it can't see people in specific areas.
I don't think that's it. And then the room begins to shake violently, like an earthquake. I will need a reflex save from all of you to see if anybody is knocked prone or if you all stay standing. Good roll. Clumsy.
I can
No,
stay
no,
standing while crying.
Yeah. Clumsy.
you leave me alone.
Garros is the only one to fall
Oof.
as he crashes to the fucking floor because he's clumsy.
He's clumsy. He's a big clumsy guy.
He's a big clumsy man.
Why do you have your weapon drawn?
Bro, I had my weapon drawn today. I'm getting ready to battle.
You know what? Okay, sure. Guess. Oh my, I apologize. As the room begins shaking, the magic of the map seems to be fading quickly. The protective force field wraps around it as it sinks back down. The elf looks between you and goes, "Yeah, that is not really supposed to happen." And
What about the shakes?
I'm... And she stops. She looks at Ignis and goes, "Go check it out, please. Just go open the door. Make sure there's nothing there."
Okay.
Ignis,
I'll
do
go.
you want to walk to the door? The door's over here.
Ah,
If you'd like to walk to it.
yes.
As you do, the door's shut. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, I'll crack it open.
Are you sure you want to open it?
Yes.
Are you 100% sure you want to open it?
Hit me. I'm ready.
As you open the door, you see, right as it's opening, what looks like a large battering ram flying right towards you.
Oh.
Can I get a...
Catch it.
And I get a reflex save, please, sir.
Ooh! Clean with it.
You manage to dodge aside right as it is about to hit you. Completely circumventing it, it does not get anywhere near you. As you see three strange gremlin-like creatures
Can I have
standing
a-
in the door. Yep, but
Oh, could I stand up as this is happening?
of course.
Thanks.
3 large gremlin-like creatures that look like this. I posted in Discord.
You posted nothing.
I
Didn't-
did.
You posted it in Where
I
Shadows
posted
Lie.
it in the wrong channel. You didn't see anything.
Oh, I have that channel muted.
Yeah,
And so do I.
you didn't see anything. I apologize. That is the correct channel. My bad.
Ooh.
The channels look the same to me.
Yucky.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love
You
these
see
things.
3 of these weird ass looking things, as well as it looks like an inquisitor whose eyes have been eaten, and they're just worms inside of his. I guess you could kind of call it a body. I would not.
Yeah. That's a bag.
As you step back, the little fucking creatures look towards you, Ignis.
Dylan, please don't let a man in the wood me.
What's up? Repeat that.
Please don't little man in the woods me.
Oh no, not again.
Please don't.
3 of them look at you, and you hear them begin to snicker in a weird, elvish, fey-like language. Ha! We did it, Master! We've gotten in! Now, what do we do with them? Do we eat as them?
No.
And you hear, if you are hungry, my children, feast upon their mortal forms until there is nothing left of them. And then you
When
hear,
he says that, I was screaming for you like, Garros! Grace!
and you hear, yes, Master! We will feast upon them!
See, they make fun of me for my grease. I know they asked me to beg for the grease.
As you hear Ignis shouting for help, would all of you like to move forward?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, their tokens are too
How far
tiny.
can I go forward?
You can move up to this line here.
Oh,
He's right here.
perfect. Which have to go straight through Ignis.
And we are going to go to initiative.
I click on that.
Who goes first, Fia?
Let's go. Dude, this is so much easier than playing a high initiative character. You know what's
Alrighty.
funny is
Yeah.
this is like set up to be definitely like an encounter that kills one of us.
Yeah?
It's the ones that you don't expect. We're just a little bunch of like fucking weird things.
Just gonna fucking
Honestly,
twist our neck.
Yeah, like one of the fairies that twists people's necks off.
I was freaking twist off Anita's head.
Hell yeah,
It's gonna fucking replace one of our heads, bro.
Nuglub,
that'd
really?
be sick. I would love that.
they're the Nuglubs.
Oh,
Don't mock them, Ignis. They will murder you. You start mocking them, you're gonna die to them, buddy.
Let come and get it!
Alrighty, as combat begins, Jack, you would see these weird little fucking things. They're maybe like 3 feet tall, if that, little gremlin-looking things. They look so fucking funny. They have
Bro.
3 eyes, mostly hair, like, and they are staring down Ignis.
All right. For my first action, I am going to I'm gonna interact and pull out one of my poisons.
Gotcha.
Pull out the old giant centipede venom, and then for one action, I'm going to apply it to my held weapon. It's usually 2, but it's 1 because I'm a toxicologist.
Yes.
So that's on there, and then I'm going to stride. I'm 25 feet, right? Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna go like so. Maybe I don't want to be in the very front. Let's go here. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. The first of the Nuglubs goes. What will it do to Ignis? It's going to scamper up towards you right here. It's going to look at you. And it's going to make first a bite and then a grab. Bite.
Yep.
Its teeth sink into you, Ignis. You will take a single point of damage.
That's scary.
And
Whoa!
the creature is grabbed by whichever body part the monster attacked. You are grabbed, Ignis.
Enjoy the sizzling.
And then it's going to claw you.
Nuglub.
And it will miss. Amari, it is your go.
So I will try to get up here within striking distance of this creature. And if I have mark for death, is marking one of my, so stride is my first action, is marking them one of my second actions, or is that just?
Let me read it. I'm not 100%. You designate a single creature to mark. This mark lasts until the mark dies, or use mark. You get a bonus. I think that's 3 actions to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would have to do that before you move.
Okay, well.
Because it's that instead of moving. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Then I'll save that for next time. I won't mark it. I'm just gonna, can I hit it?
You can.
Beautiful. So.
In the glub.
Let's go.
7
Big
points
deeps.
of damage. Got you.
Alright.
Oh, you would note these are fey creatures, as your cold iron blade seems to be extra effective against it.
Okay.
As it recoils back, goes, Nuglub! They're like Pokemon, but they only say their name when they're hurt, or if they kill Ignis. Or if they kill Ignis.
Then they should never speak.
Yeah, because they'll
and
never
then-
be hurt.
Okay, strike again.
Yes. Oh my god.
Ooh, okay.
That's not the best crit, but it is looking really bad.
Did you add your multiple attack penalty?
I used.
No, she has double
I had double
slice.
stick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you have to use your other weapon for that?
Oh, you do have to use your
maybe.
other weapon, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody.
No, you're
Oh
fine.
no, it's fine.
Okay, so disregard that second one. We'll do this good.
No, you're
There
fine.
you
So, it's fine. You'll still take it. You're good. It's alright. No worries. But yes, for this you'll have to use your first weapon for the first attack, and then the other one for the second attack.
Beautiful. Okay, thank you.
No problem. And the next one goes. Oh, here, I'm going to remove the cold iron damage then from that, which is how much? 2 extra. Okay. Sorry, 1 sec.
Wow, metagaming.
Wow, wow, nuglubbing gaming.
No global, no global. Alright, gotta get to my turn so I can just eat one of these things.
Devour it whole.
This one is going to run up right over here, clinging to the wall, as it's going to attack Ignis as well. So it's going to bite. 26 to hit Ignis.
Yep. Just barely.
9 points of damage as its teeth sink into you in a very sneakily fashion.
Sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And then it's going to claw. For an 11 and miss. And Garros, is your go, bud? You're clumsy.
Question.
Yeah.
How high are these walls surrounding this platform?
What do you mean, how high are they?
Like, is this like a closed-off room, or like, can you see into the void?
It is a closed-off room.
Okay, never mind. That,
Sorry.
I can't just start pushing them off the building.
No, you cannot do that.
Alright, well, first of all, I'd like to rage.
Can you move through people's squares in Pathfinder?
Wait, why did that?
Cam?
Why did rage disappear off my hotbar?
Did you remove it?
No. Here you go. Rage. I hate no globes.
Do you?
I hate the Fae.
And yeah, you can move through allies. Enemy creatures are
They
dead.
have to tumble through.
I'm gonna use sudden charge to stride twice. Because I don't give a hoot about a nuglub.
That will be your first mistake.
5, 10, 15, 20. Then I can
Do you
do.
only have 20 feet of movement?
I have 25, I think,
Ah.
for now. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, wait, I was over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. That work?
If that's where you would like to be, sir. As you
Yeah.
run across the wall.
I just like to imagine
This
he's like,
Snugglub is literally standing on the wall. They are small, so they could do so. If you're not small, you cannot stand on the wall.
of course.
Oh,
And then I
dwarves can
make an
stand on
attack.
walls?
What's up?
Can dwarves stand on walls?
If they're small.
I.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Oh no.
Sure.
Oh
You watch as Garros runs along the wall, darting past you all, and just with his strange axe, just cleaves the Nuglub.
no! That would one-shot me.
Nuglub!
I think it one-shot everyone in this part.
It had
I'll be
5
honest.
HP, for the record. There's nothing left of it. It's gone.
As it dies, like, I'm just staring at Ignis.
Does that mean I'm no longer grappled?
You are no longer grabbed. It's dead.
That's my turn.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it is your go.
Alright. You're gonna just stare at that for a second? Oh, wow. I thought that was more dangerous. So first, I'm gonna channel elements, and as a part of that channel element, I'm going to let off an elemental blast towards this little guy.
You would not be able to see this one.
Oh, I would not be able to.
Yes, it is clinging to the wall, and it is blocked by Jack and Ignis. They are small. They're less. They're like 2.5 feet tall. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
You would have line of sight of the
Yeah,
worm-filled Inquisitor and this one over here.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Then I think, what I'll do instead is, I'll just, channel my elements and then, 2 actions, do a tree sprouts up right here. So yeah, that's my turn.
The protector tree looks so funny. Ignis, it's your go, bud.
Yes. First action, I'm going to do a feint against this little nub on the wall. No!
He perceives your feint and shouts very loudly, Nubglub!
That sucks.
The Nubglub is invincible. It does not get rapiered. Would you like to make a second attack, sir?
No, I'm going to step instead. That's my turn.
The Nubglub screeches as you run away from it in victory. Nubglub victory screech!
It won.
The infected Inquisitor. Its body looks like it's barely being kept together. It walks at a very slow pace, as if it walks too quickly, its body will literally fall apart. With its 15 feet of movement, 5, 10. Oh, no, it does not go that.
Stop.
It just paces. It paces back and forth.
15. It looks at you. It pulls out a dagger that seems to be made of its own bones. It looks at you and goes, "For the Creator!" And it goes to stab you. Does a 15...
It misses.
How about
That
now?
hits. That one hits.
14 points of damage, sir. As it rolls max damage on its
The tree jumps
Excuse
in
me.
front of the strike
No!
and goes down.
So
I
does he
love
take no
protector
damage?
tree.
No, he takes 4 damage.
He takes 4 damage. All right, add your HP back, sir, and take 4 damages. I like that it rolled max damage against Vanitas. Against Ignis. That feels fair. He mocked them. That is its turn. This Nubglub is going to start running along the walls. It lands here by Garrus. It looks at you, Garrus, and goes, "Taste my lightning, fucker!"
Wait, what?
It's going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Yeah.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
That was its turn.
How do you not hit against Garros?
It's its turn.
Yeah. I have 17 AC.
Jack, it is your go.
All right.
It tried its best, okay?
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. First action stride. I'm going here. Oops. Actually, that's fine. Doesn't really matter as long as I'm next to this guy. Second action. I'm going to swing with the old claw blade. Shing, sparkle, sparkle. Oops, forgot to target him, but that doesn't look like it hits anyway. I'm going to hero point reroll it. Oh my god, I'm doing it invisible again. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
There. Yeah, no, that was awful. I'm going to reroll with that with a hero point.
Oh yes, as a reminder, everybody gets a second hero point if you didn't already. If you didn't add it already.
15.
A 15 will miss. Oh,
Yeah.
Are you flanking him? You are not. That misses. Sorry.
Forgot flanking is a hard rule.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'll second swing. What could go wrong? All right. And here's the multiple attack penalty.
That hits.
Ooh, easy peasy. So that does 3, and he is going to have to save on my poison. It's going to be a DC 17 Fortitude.
He fails.
Awesome. So he takes 1d6 poison right now.
Gotcha.
5. And then I believe on my next turn, he has to make another save, or else he goes to stage 2.
More
That
dots!
makes
Throw
sense.
more dots! More dots!
What?
Throw more dots.
More dots, more dots? Okay.
And
I don't know that meme, but yeah, that's my turn.
Got you. This Nubglub is dead. Amari, it is your go.
And just hit him.
Am I supposed to press?
Oh, I can barely hear her.
You went very quiet.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
very better.
Okay. I had a weird app open on my phone. That might have been it. Okay. If I already moved, do I press like the MAP -4 instead of the regular
No.
strike? Okay.
Oh, Jack, make sure are you there, or make sure you move up.
Oops, I pressed S. Fucking moved me. My bad.
No. So you press. So you just make strike plus 10 for your first
Okay.
one.
So that's why I already strode. So does that mean
No. So
takes me?
No. So you're fine. It's you get a
Okay.
minus when you make an attack action.
Yeah, anything that has the
Oh.
attack trait is minuses it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a crit.
Fires.
That is a crit. He's looking pretty bad. And now for your second one, you just click double slice at the top, and then you click the second weapon.
Okay.
And that is also a hit. Oh my god. The Inquisitor, as you cut into him, both you and Jack, it feels like you're cutting into flesh, but it also feels kind of hollow, like his bones are non-existent. Blood oozes out from the cuts, but it doesn't look like human blood. It looks more like just worms and viscera spilling out.
And the Inquisitors don't look undead, right? They just look possessed, basically.
Yeah, not undead, just possessed of some kind. Alrighty, the Nugglub. This one.
Oh.
It's going to attempt. What's it gonna do? 5,
Fireball.
10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna look at Amari, and it's going. Oh yes.
I have a reaction.
Sure.
Actually,
Oh, I think I also have I have attack of opportunity. Does that?
Gotcha. So wait, if Garros, do you have attack of opportunity, Garros? Oh,
no, I
wait.
have no escape.
Oh no.
It might not be able to get to you.
Okay. Beautiful.
I move.
Oh, you just move.
Yeah,
Just, he follows.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
follow him.
Okay. And yes, as Amari, it is going to cast a spell. You can attack of opportunity it. Yes, and if you crit, it is canceled.
Yes.
Okay. So I just click.
You just
Oh,
make
what?
an attack. You just make an attack roll.
Just a regular. I know it sounds so stupid. How do I do that? Just a regular one, like with my sword, or
Yep.
like what?
Strike
Yes.
plus 10.
Just strike. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
That's targeting the wrong thing. That will not hit this one though.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Sorry.
No,
Sorry, I
you're
have
fine.
it targeted on.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. No worries. But that will not hit.
Okay.
As
Perfect.
this thing is going to shocking grasp you for a 16 to hit. Does a 16 hit?
Looks like it's against AC.
Yes.
Yeah, that hit.
You will take 15 electricity damage as the Nugglub cackles madly as its grasp is shocking.
Are you wearing metal, Amari?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I just have.
What kind
I
of armor
forget.
do you have?
I believe I tried to put on hide armor.
Gotcha. Which would not be metal, so you should be fine.
I am
Yeah, 'cause
holding that.
No, but if you're wearing metal armor, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is, yeah. Alrighty, that is that one's turn. Garros, it is your go, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna target the one that hit Amari. That's my friend. Just going straight. No flanking necessary. We're trying to miss. Alright. Second attack. 23. For 16 damage. And
Hey!
third attack.
Are you kidding me?
Kill it all!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Final smash!
Holy cannoli.
He's just hitting it like whack-a-mole, just like Garros is just like whacking away at the wall, like you would like attack a spider that you're trying to kill.
God.
That's my turn. It's all three
Nub
actions.
down. God, Garrus is a fucking monster.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was a
Yeah,
nat
it's your
20.
go.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
I'm
on.
going to move to here. Am I able to see this nub glove?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Let me think. Because I could add more dots to this guy,
Yeah, we need more dots.
More dots!
but that might hit a lot of people.
Just don't hit us. Easy.
Let me see. Oh, okay. No, oh. So, okay, yeah, I guess let's do this. Dylan,
Yes.
in this, if I do this, this doesn't hit Garros, but it does hit the guy, right?
Yes.
All right.
That's weird, but yes, correct.
The hell?
I'm gonna do, as she gets right there, I'm gonna do Hail of Splinters as just shards of wood just burst forward.
It succeeds. Sorry.
Takes half of this. Takes 3 damage.
It takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This hasn't been a good combat for me. This is a not optimal play area.
This is what happens when you don't have a dragon.
It's just
Anything
really
else?
so hard.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I apologize.
How do I remove this?
I'll remove it. Maybe. There you go. Just removed all of them. Ignis, it is your go, sir.
Okay, Inquisitor. Feint. Deception.
You could try. Buddy.
You have a hero point.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah. Reroll.
Buddy.
There we go.
There you go.
Panache. Yay. 7 damage to the Inquisitor.
Damn.
As he goes down. As he does, his body explodes. Like whatever was holding him together has been broken. I will need a reflex save from Jack, Ignis, and Amari.
Denied.
You were ready.
Me and Mar like gone. Peace.
Come on, Jack. Let's
Nice.
roll.
Somehow he pops like a balloon, but none of the worms land on any of the 3 of you. Congratulations. Anything else, Ignis? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. Nub nub go.
The Nubglub, in a panic, he goes Nubglub, 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 as if it's speaking to itself. It's going to move here.
1 second.
Do you follow it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Go Garros, go Garros, go.
no?
Oh, it
Deny.
It moves right there. It looks at Ignis. Its mouth opens
No.
as wide as anything's mouth could open on these little gremlin creatures. As it shouts, Nagla!
No.
It is going to cast Shatter at Ignis.
That's what?
Oh, it said objects. It doesn't even work. Ignore me. It doesn't do that. Why does it only affect objects? What kind of spell is this?
Oh no, my clothes have shattered.
It
How
doesn't do,
embarrassing.
it doesn't do that. That's so silly. So it actually moves here instead. You can move different if you want to move Garrus.
Where'd he move?
He moves
Down.
down.
He's not sitting on his dead brother.
He's here, or is he back where he started? I can't say anything. Yeah, no, I'm blocking up his retreat.
He's going to cast Grease.
No.
Excuse me.
Think about it. If we just burned that cultist alive, not the cult, the Inquisitor alive, he wouldn't have exploded.
Area 4 continue.
I'm Dex Man.
Why does it not give me an option to put a thing for Grease? You know what? It doesn't do that. Fuck you, Ignis. Your roll doesn't matter.
You bastard! No!
That one already shocking grass. It's just gonna bite you. Fuck you, buddy.
You can't do this to me!
Yeah, I can.
No!
You know how much I sacrificed?
You take 1 point of damage.
No!
No!
know,
Double
something
damage! 2!
What do
You know, I'm
think
something
do?
of a nug glub of myself.
Because I can!
You are grabbed. And it's going to claw you.
You monster, took away my 30.
You can take another 9.
Jesus.
To me?
Yes.
Why? Oh god!
Jack, it's your go.
I rolled well this combat!
I know, I hate it.
Don't worry, here I come to save the day.
Just throws acid.
That's a good idea, actually. Don't tempt me. I'm gonna take a swing with the old claw blades. Bam. Bam.
That will hit for 5 points of damage. As it's still standing.
Alright. Okay, I swing again with my third and final action.
Got you.
Bam.
That'll hit as
Kill
well.
it.
Bam.
It's not looking great. It's not looking great.
I thought these things had 5 health. Did you say that earlier?
No,
Amari,
it had 5 health,
help me.
but left 20 credit.
Oh.
Amari, it is your go.
Why am I upside down?
Because you're panicking. Settle down.
It's just a nug glub.
So, same deal. I'm just gonna start hitting it.
Gotcha. That'll hit. It's still up.
God damn it! Kill it! Kill it!
It's still up. Please don't kill it. No! For shame. For shame.
Oh, I don't get to attack.
Yes, it goes down.
All for my horned friend.
For shame.
I have 5 hit points.
Maybe one day I will have wings.
Combat ends. We all have things in
You
our
jealous?
lives, Garros. It's confident. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What did you say about Garros?
I said we all have things in our lives, Garros.
Yeah. Garros goes up to Ignis. Just remember, we all have things in our lives.
So true.
So true.
Just kill me now.
That's me for real, for real.
I want to make a weave from these nug glubs.
What? I'm like stunlocked by what you just said. What? You want to do what?
Make a weave, you know, like
We the hail?
yeah, do you see their hair?
For your head?
Yeah, they have really nice hair.
But what if it stinks?
You're onto something.
I'll shampoo it.
You're gonna. I mean, hmm.
Like, look how long and luxurious that hair is. They're obviously keeping it clean. There's not a single like knot in it.
I want to be like dead hair. I don't know, man.
All hair's dead hair.
All weaves
not when
are
it's growing, man.
that, yeah.
Yeah, you're just mad that I'm.
Look,
we
all
can
have
sell
hair in
them.
our lives.
We could make the weaves and then sell them next town we go to for thousands of gold.
I'm glad you found an ethical alternative to the current weave market.
It's time to crash this weave market. Gather all the hair.
We can lead it.
Yeah, let's abandon the campaign and let's just getting into like
The merchant districts.
not even. We're like harvesting nug glubs. We like go into the Feywild and start like.
We get like a nug glove farm.
Oh god.
And then like we have to learn about like humane ways to like end a nug glub's life.
No, just who's going to kill it? Just cut the hair off.
That seems like an extra step we don't need to
That's
take.
true. You could just, yeah.
We get cages made of cold iron. They can't leave.
Oh, I think without the hair, I wouldn't want to see it. I would rather it just be dead.
I mean, you could use all the parts of the nug lab. We could, diversify.
Yeah, but look at that body. Like, it looks like a worse Schmeagol. Like, it looks uglier than Schmeagol.
Yeah.
But what does
I
it
don't
taste like?
That's a very good question that we can
That's
answer.
not a good question.
Look, if we could sell nug glug burgers on top of the weave market,
It's a culinary experience marketed towards the elite.
My god.
step one, save the world. Step two,
No.
harvest nug glubs.
That's
for
step
the planet.
one. Step two is save the world.
Honestly,
Well,
you could make like a blanket out of that hair. Like,
That'd be really cool. That'd be real close, though.
we could have ponchos or something.
oh
Look
yeah.
so cool, dripped out.
Let's go. Let's
Oh my god, hold on.
Fucking nug glubs.
No, where's this picture at? Where's this picture at?
Who has crafting train?
We've been discussing very intense and in-depth matters about these nug globes.
There it is.
Oh no. What are you planning to do to them? They're dead. Leave them be.
Oh no, there's more for the like of mine.
Not about these nug globes, but future nug globes.
Yeah, we're thinking maybe they're like
It's all
harvestable.
humane.
Yeah, we'll start like a farm and like shear them.
Yeah, we're making wigs.
Yeah, we're gonna make weaves.
We can sell bundles and wigs. We have all the supplies.
We're abandoning your campaign, Dylan. This is what we're doing now.
I have no words.
Yeah, can somebody harvest the hair from a nug glub?
You can make a survival check to do so if you would like.
I miss
No,
it.
no.
Do it for all of us.
Get a natural 20. This is when you need it the most.
Do it for
I
our
don't have
financial
survival
future.
traits. Is somebody else a survivalist?
Who's it?
No.
I have survival trained.
Alright,
Perfect.
get it, Ignis.
You'll be the head of the nug glove division.
Garrus is
Oh,
obviously
no.
the brains of the operation.
I use a hero point.
Okay. You harvest probably like 6 feet of hair off of a nub club.
I give it to Garrus.
Mm.
It's incredible.
That's
Why
with no
did you give
wisdom.
this to me?
I like
Did
to
you
imagine.
wanted this?
Throw my arms around Ignis and Garros and say, "Boys, this is our chance to the big time."
I give the hair to Jack.
We can corner the market.
I like to imagine just in game, Ignis just starts randomly fucking taking the hair off the creature, and everyone's just like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
All right, I'm gonna put it in my inventory under treasure.
I'm gonna search the Inquisitor's body, see if there's any like.
Let me get a perception check, please, sir.
I'm an expert on this, by the way.
I'm an expert in this. Garrus, as you are searching the body, are you gonna reach in through the worms? that make up the interior of its body.
Are they
They're
dead?
They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, I'll reach through the worms if they're dead.
Alrighty. As you reach your hand into the worms, they're all squiggly and dead. It feels kind of gross.
Yeah.
As you reach through, you do find a small emerald at the back of this thing's body. As you pull it out, it's about maybe the size of an egg.
Wait, an egg?
Yeah, an emerald egg.
I'm gonna walk
Ow.
over to Fia.
She kind of steps back when you like show it to her, like, "Ew, what is that?"
I don't know. You're the only person here who can cast spells.
I don't think I cast spells, but okay.
I mean, not cast. I mean, you're listen.
I'll
Things
try
come
to.
out of your hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Guess I'll try. Okay, I'll try to nature check this to see if it's anything natural.
Sure.
I'll hero point that.
Okay.
God, that happens. Oh, that's better.
It is magical.
That's definitely magical. Primal magic.
Primal magic. Ancient and
That's
old. Very
definitely magical. Primal magic. I might be able to see what it is, but it's kind of disgusting. So, could you hold on to it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then she's gonna quote unquote drag Ignis and Amari to like over here to just to heal them up. It's been like 20 minutes.
Got you.
I'm gonna put magic emerald egg.
There you go.
Highly valuable.
Look at that.
That's a good roll.
I got a 25, and you heal 25.
Highly
Oh, wow.
valuable. Highly valuable.
Rub the pair loose. Soon to be a wave.
Alrighty. Ignis, get over here.
No heals. No heals
Heal,
for
please.
Ignis. He doesn't
Jump
want
over
it.
here.
Here's please.
Please fail the roll. I'm begging you to fail the roll, please.
It'd be very fun if I critical fell smoke, because I could just kill him.
Yes!
Don't listen to the man in the sky.
Speak
Yes!
roll, by the way.
No way.
Is that the exact HP that you have?
Exact HP.
Wait, do I have? I do have a hero point.
First player.
Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Actually, hero points don't work for this. Ignis is dead.
Okay, I die anyway.
That was fate. That was fate at all. That's fate.
That's not fate.
That was I re-rolled.
Damn you, Dylan!
I have
you
brought
kinda-
it up. I didn't bring it up.
You kind of see she pokes around and like like nearly accidentally cuts him up and like picks it up. You're like, oh, I got this, and then actually him up accidentally, like, and then fucking panics for a second, and just gonna do this. You regain 8 hit points.
First player death.
And now you are wounded 1.
Why am I not healing?
You're
You
dead.
click damage.
No.
You're dead, sir.
What? You are.
That's so funny. I'm sorry,
That's
Robert.
really funny.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like.
I rolled so well.
You also get healed for 5.
You have to eat an entire watermelon.
Actually, this is a eggplant. We'll do eggplant.
You have to eat an
Oh God, this killed me.
And then I'll do 1 battle medicine on you. Just to heal you up a bit more.
Fucking 2 crit fails.
Please let me know.
If you crit fail again, I'll cry.
25.
Oh, shame.
Alright, so that's 2d8 plus 15.
Oh, that was so funny. I'm sorry, Robert.
You know what it is? Dakota chose a hand crossbow, wasn't it?
Because you picked inventor archetype.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna do something with it. I have Jack to help me now.
You do. This is correct. I don't think he's gonna help you not die, though.
So
1
true,
HP.
ride or die, brother.
Yeah.
And you died, so I mean,
Yeah.
guess the ride's over.
Yeah. But once Amari's done with that whole shebang and accidentally killing Vignes, she kind of sits down on the ground, crisscross. All right, well,
The breath.
everyone all right?
Yes, I am perfectly fine. None of them even touched me.
Yeah, same.
I will never mentally recover from this.
It's very early in the morning for this.
I kind of look to
Yes,
Blue
it was
Lady.
workout.
You okay?
She looks towards you. She's a little shaken up from the place having an earthquake, but she nods and goes, I don't know how those fey creatures got in here, but it's a little alarming. I think once you all leave, I'm going to put a few more defensives in place to prevent this from happening again.
Okay. Will we be able to return?
Well, of course, I mean, they'll notify you. Unless it's something wearing your skin as a suit, then, I mean, we'd have a little more problems,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah. All right. Well, we kind of look to everyone else. Are you ready to go now?
I have some questions about this people don't exist on the map nonsense.
Well, you might be able to. The map might be working now if the threat to the map is gone. Right? Has it returned?
She presses a hand onto it, and nothing happens. Normally, you'd be right. I don't know why it isn't. And you watch as she presses a handful of buttons trying to get it. As it takes maybe about 10 more minutes, but the map does rise up once more. As it does, she looks around at you all and goes, somebody give me another person to try to look up. Maybe it was the invasion that threw it all off.
I have someone, if you're willing.
Are they somebody... She stops. Yes, sure.
Amy found the picture I was using.
Is it Vanitas?
No. His name is Seraph.
His name is Zerth?
Seraph.
Zerth?
I hate you.
I heard you. I need more than just a name to go off of.
Where's the stupid picture? There it is. I posted it in the Rebirth.
That's not anime. That's not an anime character.
Not everything I have is an anime character. Just most of it.
Ignis is an anime character. I assumed all of his buddies are anime characters. I assume you're describing based off the picture, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. As you do, she taps in the description and the name. And for a long moment, there is nothing. Then the map begins to light up as if magic is flowing into it. And you see it settles on a point maybe about 2 weeks travel from here. maybe a little bit more. Looks like it's at the docks of Calatristos.
Wait, so the map is working
The
now.
map seems to be working now.
All right. So Mari's gonna run back up to her and ask her to put in the same information.
She nods. Yes, sure. We could do that. As she puts in the information once again, tapping pretty quickly, as you see the map light up. And after again, maybe like 30, 40 seconds, much like how it did for Ignis, the map soon cycles throughout as if looking for the location, eventually settling on the city of Seraphos. She looks towards you and goes, I guess your friend hasn't found reason to leave?
That's good. All right, good. They stayed put. So that's what you're supposed to do.
I hope so, she says. I mean, I've heard terrible things about the city, that they're very big on prison without reason. I'm not saying it could be what happened to your friend, but hopefully they're all right. You'd never know.
Amari just kind of stares at her and trying very hard not to show emotion. And just kind of said,
While you're gone, I'll try to find out anything more I can.
thank you.
Yes, of course, of course. I can see it's very important to you. She's like very nervously saying this, like she doesn't want to upset you anymore.
So very tight voiced thank you. Like she's definitely not holding back tears, and she runs away back to the door.
That's fair. That's fair. Alrighty, and what do the rest of you want to do? Are we heading out?
Yeah, I guess let's head out, right, guys?
Mm-hmm. And is about all ready to go.
Repeat that.
I said it is ready to go, but he's by the door, ready to go.
Classic Ignis.
Into the void.
Into the void he goes. It's where he belongs.
Take me home!
Take me home to the void.
As
where I
Gareth is leaving,
belong.
he goes, "Oh, sorry about the wall."
What did you do to the wall?
Nothing.
She stares at you, Garros.
So I guess we leave.
As you all do.
Dylan?
Yes. Hello?
I'm gonna be the last one to leave.
Okay.
As I kind of turn to her, kind of quickly move a bit closer. Did you find anything about what we talked about last night?
She shakes her head a little bit. I've read through like 10 books and I really I couldn't find much of anything.
She kind of frowns a bit. Kind of gives like a tiny nod. Thank you for trying.
Of course, of course. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know why I couldn't find anything, but it's very odd.
And she walks out.
As you do so, as you all leave, exiting back through the tunnels it's relatively easy. You would see the steel door has been opened at some point since you all went through. And even just with a brief cursory glance, you can see all of the weird people pods, as we will call them, are gone.
I'm sure that's in
Yeah, that's probably just like a normal thing.
Yeah, I just love going down scary hallways that are completely different.
Yeah, let's avoid that one. Let's just go to meet our orc friend guy thing.
As you all begin traveling, you make it back to the Druid Enclave, and the scent of death, rotting corpses, and more fills the air almost immediately. As you exit out of the tunnels, you could see bodies litter the floor of what was once a very nice little enclave cave, whatever you want to call it. So take us back to this map. The bodies that cover, you don't see any bodies of figures that you know. It just looks like hundreds of bodies of inquisitors, all wearing the same armor, all with their body kind of goopified, wormified, however you would like to refer to it, as if their insides were eaten away by the worms.
Is there any sign of the druids that were once here?
As you are looking, sifting through the bodies, there does not seem to be.
Well, clearly this place isn't safe. Let's get going.
Yeah, glad we didn't say here.
Yeah, glad we didn't sleep here.
Let's head out. Hopefully they're safe.
As you start heading out, walking through the enclave, you would see the body of the one druid, the deer man,
The big one or the small one?
the big one.
Hmm.
He is sprawled out on the floor, his body half deer, half man, not in a centaur like he was midway through transformation when he died, and his body just sort of collapsed in that in between point.
He's just laying down there.
It's just laying there. Looks like been dead for at least a handful of hours.
Psst, Garros,
Hmm.
go poke that body.
Garrus will walk down.
Yeah, but here's Garrus.
Sure.
Yeah, where am I? I thought no one was on here, but apparently it's just me.
Why are you not on here?
We lost him.
That happened to me earlier. Refresh it a couple times.
No. He's just not on the map.
Oh.
I guess I'm too powerful.
Yeah.
Maybe downstairs.
Dude, maybe you deleted yourself.
That'd be nice.
You're finally free.
Garros sacrificed himself so that Ignis could live.
Karos would never do that.
Alright.
He gave him his heart in Kingdom Hearts.
I'm gonna check to see if this guy's dead.
Let me get a survival check, please. You want to check if he's dead?
Yeah.
Medicine
Dead?
check. Garros, you are pretty certain he's dead.
Alright, let me see if he's got anything on him first.
I'm gonna come down now since he didn't explode into worms or anything. I assume it's probably fine.
As you are searching him, let me get a perception check, please. Expert in this,
Right.
by the way.
Can I hear that?
If you would like to, sir. As you are searching him, you would find a very nice cloak that clings to his back that seems to be made of leaves joined together.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it off of him and then pick up his body.
As you lift his body up, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
just stuck in this mid transformation. It's kind of awful. But you
I'm
managed to lift
gonna
him up.
I'll walk over to this rock. Anything bad happen?
Nothing bad happens as you walk to the rock. You would see the water
Yeah.
is a dark red in color, just very odd, almost glowing this crimson red.
Hmm. I'll take my axe out. Can I try to use my axe as like a shovel?
I don't see why not.
I'm trying to dig a shallow grave for this guy.
Sure, let me get an athletics check, please. It does not take you very long at all, Garros, before you manage to dig a shallow enough grave to fit him.
Dump that guy in there. And then pile the
Okay.
dirt back in.
As you bury him.
Give a nod of respect and then walk back.
Where's where his grave is? I'm gonna grow a nice little tree.
A protector tree.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what are you doing with the cape, Garros?
Okay. Does anybody need a leaf cape?
That could be
Maybe.
magical.
Magical.
I assume it is.
Probably nature magic.
I can probably check it out when we get downtime this when we camp.
But, assumedly, you guys continue walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you begin, you heading towards the, what's it called?
The temple.
Yes,
Yeah.
the ruined temple. Let me get a D100 roll from someone, please.
I shall roll it.
Oh boy.
Damn it! I rolled it again!
Storm Acolyte?
Oh, sorry, I clicked almost someone else's token.
Would you like to re-roll that, bud?
It's fine.
Okay. As Ignis is leading the way for the first part of the day, he's well versed in travel, and much like a chicken following breadcrumbs back to its domain, or however the hell you corral the chickens, I don't actually know.
It's all natural, baby. They do it themselves.
So he says. They control him, like the worms control the Inquisitors.
Mhm.
Much the same. But as Ignis is leading the way, after about, I'll say, a full day of travel, it's going pretty smoothly. The path is, while it's not populated with people, it has been traveled numerous times in the past. At the end of the day, you all manage to feel like you're making pretty good ground, as you would note sight of the ruins as you go to call it an end for the night. You go, it gets a little late. You don't want to push it too hard, unless you do, which is totally up to you guys. But we go to a new map. Dun-dun-dun. It would be late evening, probably around 11 p.m. at night, when you would catch a glimpse of the ruins. And things are dark because they're not meant to be seen. There are walls in place and whatnot. But up ahead are the ruins. You could push it and explore at night, or you could also set up camp and call it for the night. It has been a relatively uneventful day outside of the attack in the morning and finding the druid. There is no sign of Harros, though, as you explore through the woods. That is the most notable thing. You don't find a body, you don't find tracks leading away, none of it.
Aw. I think we should probably rest. I don't think, and most of us can't really see in the night. I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe let's just camp. Who knows what horrid creatures could bump in the dark?
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm like, no, that's mean.
You are the hard creature, Venus. Tisk.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Do we have tent?
yeah, do you have a tent? That's a good question.
I have a sleeping bag.
Yeah, bedroll.
Yeah.
It's two arrows.
I also have bedroll.
We should all have bedrolls, I think.
Yeah, everyone has a bedroll.
Yeah.
Is there any tree? There's trees nearby, right?
There are trees nearby, yes.
I will
It is a
make.
forest.
I will make tent.
I will make treehouse, knocks all the trees down.
I'm gonna probably just sleep in a hammock. I don't know. Is it how bad is it raining currently?
A slight drizzle at this point of day.
I'm gonna slide next to Ignis and say, "Hey, man, you want to have some of the shit I made earlier?
What?
It's fucking nuts, man. You gotta try this."
I'm okay.
I know you were such a square.
Dylan, are these large rocks representative of real rocks on the map?
Which rocks?
These rocks on the map.
Sure.
I'd like to get like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
And make a small cave of sorts.
Let me get in crafting roll, please, sir. Because you're gonna craft a cave.
Yeah. Give me that fucking
Well,
cave.
That's pretty good.
Garros begins crafting a cave out of rocks.
I told you I spent many years picking up boulders.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gyarados.
Anyone who'd like to sleep in cave, let me know.
I'll join you.
Can I bring my drugs?
Sure.
Sweet.
Should we make a fire?
Yes, but you cannot use my grease.
I'm just gonna take it from this tree and moving the wood up the tree to make like a tiny It's weird, but I can I just gotta make a small little plate, like a small little roof for me out of strange wood.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I have this, which is basically allows me to generate wood.
That's fine.
Oh my god, it really is wood style.
Yeah, I can just make wood.
Yeah, I'm making like fire in the cave, and I'm gonna be sleeping on top of it, basically.
Okay.
What?
Fire doesn't really hurt me.
Okay.
Oh, sleeping on top of the
I don't
fire.
think you're immune.
Not on top of it, basically on top of it, right next to it. But that heat resistance is fine.
I'd like to do something. Can I do
Okay.
another crafting check? I want to tie a torch to my spear.
Okay.
Can I just do that, or do I need to do a crafting check?
I mean, you could make a crafting check if you would like, but it's a very low DC. Yeah, you're fine. You managed to tie it. All right, do you want to put some grease on it just to be safe?
Not yet.
Okay.
Listen, I'm taking these worms very seriously, and I feel like
Understand?
people are not taking these worms seriously.
Not seriously enough. Fair.
Alright. That's all I need to do before I go to sleep.
Alrighty. As you all settle in for the night, and as the morning dawns, I think we are going to call it here, and we will pick up next week with our exploration and a little bit of a dungeon crawl that awaits for us. A tiny dungeon crawl, not a huge, this will span many moons, but a tiny
Many
dungeon
moons.
crawl, many moons. A tiny dungeon crawl, nonetheless, is what awaits us very soon. And
Nice.
Garrus, as you wake up, can I get a perception check real quick in your cave?
My cave, no.
Crashes in on you. Garrus, as you fall asleep, you awaken to see a squirrel, or a chipmunk, or another rodent-like creature, has laid hands on your jar of grease. And it seems to be trying to run away with it.
Can I grab it?
You are welcome to try, sir. It'll be an athletics roll, the final roll of the night. You grab the squirrel by its tail. It looks at you with a strange, almost human-like intelligence in its eyes as it lets go of the grease. Do you let go of it?
No.
To keep your grip on the squirrel. You would hear in your mind, I do not like this. I do not like this at all. You large, barbarous slave. And we're going to call the session there for tonight.
Oh no.
We'll pick back up with who this figure is and how they know Garros is a slave. Maybe the figure has horns.
Whoa.
No more horns.
Maybe the figure has horns. After all, we all have things in our lives.
So true.
Honestly, now it's a goal for to Garrus get
For
horns.
Foros to get horns. But that is where we'll call it for the night, and we will pick up
Nice.
next week.